Ayarisabe Kradvision. MPP 2024 manifesto no ahye bose yapomuden ho nhyehyɛ ne nsensɛm no wɔbɛhyɛ mu kena. Afei nso wɔbɛwie abɛfo kwan a wɔfa edidi dwuma ɛwɔ Yi Health Project no mu. Wɔsa so AC Agenda 111 ayaresabea ɛwɔ man mu nyinaa a ɛbɛboa edi nnwuma mpem aduoson aba ama adoptafoɔ, nursefoɔ ɛne apomuden adwumayɛfoɔ.
Into waitress say, a nursefo a wɔnyɛ adwuma nyɛ na benya adwuma yɛ ana.
Saa pepepe wɔbɛnya adwuma yɛ na wasan nya ahotɔ ɛwɔ adwuma no.
Ghanafoɔ, moma yɛn bɔ yɛ apomuden hyehyɛ ho ban.
Waba no ma Dr. Baomia, Tuma number 1.
I'm saying that Ghana must not introduce free SHS on the whimsical promise of a desperate politician. Many mistakes have been made by countries in Africa already with free SHS.
Okanse entimi maso, okanse eyeda so bi, nanso MPP the free SHS aba. Efia so a etwam yi mo no, esuafo bebru 5 million and wanya faso, free SHS. Free SHS ma akwanya beda ho, ama wanya wani biempo enya biko.
Kane no, na mabusua ntimi ntwa mdetie ho kawo. Nanso tibeta mama kunya ama misua me ankasa mensano odwuma. Hwehwehwe daache papa ama me.
Free SHS Mame Aquinia Mame Core Senior High School. Misia Science said that she may a doctor.
Free SHS, the pie di Esha Ghana Dachin Puntium, Umaya Moya Mablu Dachi Hombai, or Bra yet to Abama number 1, December 7, to Abama Baumia.
Dale, I fear about 2 idea. My Jay baby pound. Me who dear met one man impo.
I don't know who they are better man. We make the policy about Mama sorry, Baba.
I feel so NDC ban. You will be in Juman kitten. My person branch executive na di omo be gym. Say kuko na person share poultry farm. Ketu ebi ni amao akuko bruno. Ni ton kuko na mao. Ni amao eduane a ode beto eduane ama sika ode beto eduane ama.
Hey, na don't na mosre. Onua nyanto boasie. Enti wait na papa ne se yanto abama no. Abba, papa no on se san ye kra. Dada noa mudie ma yentie policy baako a Dr. Baomia e wo ma yen mabunu no
the person mabunu yenya ejuma aye jobs will be my major focus na me be training 1 million youth in digital skills
enya no nko wo so obebie bank ama nyuma nkuma se ne be ya omo so betime bia omo nyuma na ma fa yen mabunu no osan so se obema ya to ade enne na yetua ne kakra eno ne credit scoring system no
sa
enya no nko ma mesa just obaako nka ho osan so say odi ade a ye frɛ no buy Ghana first policy beba eno no opese Ghana fo nyuma no mu biebie no mutimi fa ye mabunu no
wow sisi ade December 7th abatu no minim dia meto ama no Dr. Baomia na meto ama
ani board solutions na Dr. Baomia say odi ba ma mabunu no we ye mu nketu akra me kra masesa ma adwen o sisi ade enya ade a meto ama JDMP o the board solutions man no onno na meto ama no mo minia wa ye ni nyina afi we die Dr. Baomia vote no yemfa ncheche
endie therefore die yemfa cheche
vote Dr. Baomia number 1 on the ballot.
Okay, FM. Abeiku Santana. KFM, the best driven in the area of Accra,
by the grace of God. 16 minutes after 3, good afternoon, and thank you so much for joining us on OK 101.7 FM. A wonderful, a bright, sunny second day of the last month of the year 2024. To God be the glory, how far the Lord has brought us. And thank you so much for joining us. Last minute. Now, happy new month to you. This is the last month of the year. Sanya utebia no fasedama nyankopon. Na dia me pesa me ne wo che ene dan ni say stand firm. Stand firm. Just as the waves crash continually on a rocky shore, so do live events repeatedly drive themselves into our awareness. Stand firm. Remain whole. Constant in your values and intentions. Stand firm. Stand firm. Tiasia se abrabo sa de tiane sana epoaso chitie. Etu boba na nim na konachi. Epoaso chi na bitumi bona be pemabo. Stand firm. Jina pinti ya wurade mu. Nia wade ne ho to awurade so no ade nyina di buano na ewie ne yie. Bidi Abeiku Santana ma kwa badeba enne dwumadi Ekwanso Dwoodwoo. Ba medical fasida the managing director Dr. Father Dixon Senyankopo Inshano for the motivation, the support, and the encouragement. Sasuna Nkoma, your general manager, lawyer Kennedy Asante Osei, God richly bless them. The producer extraordinaire is back to action. He's back on duty after 2 weeks leave. Akotrone exams. The software engineer pursuing academic excellence, Godwin Dogbe, is good to have you back, and we thank God for a successful examination. Asedan Koma, a Big Fletch, the stylish DJ who stepped in whilst he was away, and Koma Benjamin Kumsing, our social media officer. And anyway, said Nimuno, I can't Mako and 9 and yenum. And yes, 5 days, aka 4 days. Now, yeah, Babeto Aba. The day of the election cannot be counted. Aka 4 days. It means 5 days. No, aka 4 days. Now, and then special voting, also excluding 2 regions. Special voting, also excluding 2 regions. So 14 regions are voting today. Now. And somewhere efi yes special voting no ba and komo ekoso nyina no ye de ebebremo ye ne ye correspondents bi ebetwetwe komo to give us update of what is going on at the various polling centers where the election is taking place. Earlier, the Electoral Commission issued a statement that they were going to limit and restrict media from attending or reporting from the collation centers, but it was faced with fierce resistance, and Obia Kasa, including Ambassador Ibn Chambers, and quickly the Electoral Commission rescinded this decision. Say Omobel limite media phone from covering the election. It is a CR, the media has unfettered access to go to all polling stations as well as collation centers. Into central for reporters and all the various polling stations are about to na but ensemble ekoso election ekoso ensemble ekoso Ayawaso West Wogon has been a flashpoint for some time now. Oshe from the last by-election ekoso or Ayawaso West Wogon, it has been a flashpoint in the sense that to trust him because Ayawaso West Wogon Emenunti Kra Yenya a presidential commission share about to koso Ayawaso ebinum prior and who sensem eti ye need di Ayawaso West Wogon, but
and then the efi ayawaso West Wogon, some of the polling centers the current MP Honorable Lydia Al-Hassan has been criticized for sharing food or distributing food to the voters and it's been captured on social media. Who said mameno eche eduane na security officers edikiumu na omoji eduane akọ voti eno enankrofo criticizes say enye John Dumelo, who is also a parliamentary candidate in that constituency, has also angrily reacted to Honorable Lydia Al-Hassan sharing food. Say ye tuaba na ye aduane edema voters. Say omonje endi na omoko tuaba no ensesem ekoso ewo. A fire officer has been arrested for snapping his ballot. Fire officer bi akotoaba na otoaba no otwa emfoni watwa video na ode abeto abonten ma yache no menu ka say ebinum avoti omo voti ana omo twa ballot paper no omo voti no na omo record na omo de aba beto abonten etiamra anase entiamra de ekoso ewo eye special voting exercise ekoso so fu chiri abosom ede enome enso aguho ama obia obe na adwen se obewia abatu anim se oye police ni o se oye soldier ni o se oye security operative o se oye electoral commission eye na musimi se oye party polling agent ana se obi bia abatu no ohwe abatu no enhwehwe ne so no woye wadwen se obewia mu a sofu kirabosom ede enome enso. He has pronounced 7 cases on whoever attempts to rig the election in favor of a favorite. They say Sanomino and Koneso. Ghana Drunkers Association for Eddie Ababa Tuja say say all drinking drinking bar operators Saturday mamo nyejuma Saturday ebe yes drinking bar for say mamo nye ejuma because abatuo ne ensano de akwa say eja any petrol eti yebesre say drinking bar operators mamo nye ejuma kopim say yebeto abano ewie. This is a passionate appeal from the Ghana Drunkard Association. Almost drinking bar operator say baby a ton say be a Saturday kamamumbi nanka yemfanye abatuo. The Right Honorable Speaker of Parliament, Honorable Alban Sumana Kingsford Babing, Eddie Ababa Tuja say offer Parliament for say Parliament embrana amunko asetna ansana afi akonewie na dabe ena odi Parliament asetna na share or they are share on the 16th of December. Now, Yanko Sadia Yedikai a reporting Ayawaso West Wogon is a hotspot, is a flashpoint since the Ayawaso West Wogon by-election disturbances across Nintino. We have our critical eye following event of Ayawaso West Wogon. We have seen on social media, who was social media, so Sir Honorable Lydia Sarah Malasan, the member of parliament for Ayawaso West Wogon, Eche Eduane Ediama voters are AQ Akotuaba. Na enu na man for Ekase Wedie Encha any and so any and yet correct. NDC parliamentary candidate Edema Ayawaso West Wogon. Onimunyam for John Dumelo has reacted. Yembusa say asemi akosi saying were they able to stop the food distribution and the food sharing in the course of the voting? And as I said, John, good afternoon. Can you hear me?
Okay, good afternoon. I can hear you.
Bepacho Bibia Bokode. Saying election course special voting is saying course Ayawaso West Wogon.
Oh, Pacho Bibia Koso Kama.
Yahoo video be on social media. The current MP, the incumbent MP, Madam Honorable Lydia Al-Hassan, sharing food. Pacho, move to me the video no ato social media na obia hwese enye say yebo itim de yahu ene yeka say omo che aduane and security officers no so GG aduane no and you have reacted and then akofa asase mi by
Abeiku, good afternoon. Now, in the chance boko, chance by 7 o'clock no more. I mean, we do about 6. 7 years chance be a cordon night. The everyone and there, you know, you need in a far. I mean, a little bit of far. I mean, Lydia. And I mean, who they are. Lydia started there or call Kunumu on your Inco Castle Kunumu. And I'm afraid EC director, maybe one of them are. That's Lydia. I mean, it's not part of the rules and regulations, no senior. I think only Lydia can say. Lydia. Then the next time again, Lydia also will Kunumu. No, you come from Casa, no, it's okay. I'm also made the same thing, and you want Casa. So that was it. After like an hour or two, a fizzy, the rubber bags. It's the Banuma, what teacher Amma, and conform Kunumu. Now, what the rubber bag mission say, man, no, I catch you there. To my Joma, to my Baumia, not to my Lydia Hassan. Now, Lydia thought I was there in the queue, not after they voted, Manana woke vote. And this is absurd. Because at least if I don't walk as a problem, after what to Abanarian, one could say the Abiasinamo is banana, whatever, can't ever. But when they are lined up in the queue, I mean, this is God's respect to the issue officials, to the police, and to everybody. It is unacceptable.
So this behavior of Honorable Lydia Al-Hassan, what reported the returning officer who is in charge of the election, and what was his reaction?
No, when they reported it to him, you know, it stopped. Of course, I mean, it stopped because it stopped. But I'm the point in it. How can you even have the audacity that it's Chenyama of you, you know? And I think at the time on the world best Sinana, you know, I think Wama just a few people be, and you raise the alarm there. He doesn't know Kodo. You understand? And then we drew the attention of the returning officer that no, this thing cannot happen here.
How did this affect the whole election process, the voting process? How did it affect it?
No, I mean, of course, everybody was surprised. Everybody's like, that went to the better Chenyama, you know. I think there was just a little bit of confusion for some time. You know, now Lydia Gwani Okoshe Jabiasina, you know, Nyama calm me down, Kaka.
Yeah. So far, process ni na then.
Oh, so far, Bibi Akoduye. I mean, so far, there are 900 people on the register. As at 20 minutes ago, almost 800 have voted, and you know.
That is massive turnout.
That's a massive turnout, actually. I'm very surprised. Massive turnout. Now, most of the voters now, anyone security from the media for anyone interacting. I mean, all of them say they want change, and all of them, Obiara also say, oh. Nyamano to Lydia or Chanono on Found I didn't over trauma. I mean, what trauma to Mahama inti. Nyamano to Chanidi, you know, men so cry. But for us, it's just against the rules.
Now, Pocho Basaya na Mentemuasi Pinche BNC wo.
No.
Okay.
Not yet. But we are just trying to let them know that this time around, on your day, the Bagabaka Famanya, Mefamanya, Monko, Mobi, David. Yeah, then no, because the 7th December you break for 8 years. Maybe you can afford a break. Then to me now more is seeing you.
Onimonyam for John Dumelo, NDC parliamentary candidate for Ayawaso West Wogon. Thank you so much for speaking with us, and wish you all the best. All right. Bye. 30 minutes after 3. This is OKFM. Yambra and Yajuma point of order. Now, on Thursday, na a year campaign no bibia to abawi. On Thursday na yade abatro yi ehu darubo ni ade bia ebawi. Eden asase yehu, eden asase yesua. Saying na abatro no ebekoso. Electoral Commission say ono de on to me reggae election ebe free and fair. amanfo busa say na then the electoral commission aka less than a week na ballot papers yes you mistake wa de bia. Can this guarantee a free and fair election? Ama ebinumu yamu asosiom. And yani security expert and a security analyst, a highly self-motivated retired professional of the Ghana Police Service with over 30 years experience in investigations, training and human resource development, police operations, an international training expert, or a lecturer, a facilitator, educationist, a researcher, consultant, and also a peacekeeper in many multicultural settings, including 2 missions, Sudan and Somalia. It was being the research work, academic research work, PhD background, peacekeeping and peace building activities, specializing in rule of law, security sector reforms, women, peace and security, human rights, among others. Or a doctor, or a retired Assistant Commissioner of Ghana Police Service. He was the Director of Operations of the Ghana Police Service at the headquarters. He Obi Awaya Director of Operations Ghana Police Service, our experience pa na oni muniama, because Director of Operations every minute be a obrifi IGP, asa na IGP is where briefy president. The Director of Operations onim form papa. Na papa we wa bre ewo Ghana wa bre papa. Afi we 2024 January. Ena eya subuo bi a amanfo bi de ball no. Sa papa we ni huhu. Obetumi atu aban because of intelligence experience omo de subuo ebo no. Yankombra 2 years na papa yi enam court 2 years papa ya brepa 4 years 5 years na papa na nam court 5 years ya dia sama to no so 5 years wa court sa na in the process ni jina no utumi papa na ni dini na say oye confident and say jofo ko ne nche no ne kasakra na osre na bituso obi a ode ne ho ato Nyankopon so pa because ne kasa mu na no ka God. Into January 2024 in a high court eka se papa ne hu so onye bibia etimunja no nonko one enipa mienu eka ne ho ACP Dr. Benjamin Agodzo with 35 years of distinguished service in the Ghana Police Service. He was accused or wrongfully accused or falsely accused of abetting an overthrow of the government, an alleged coup plot. After years of facing prosecution, 5 years, he was acquitted and discharged. That the allegation was unfounded and was baseless. Bosumi Ekremia just few weeks ago, and ACP Dr. Benjamin Agodzo retired. Edin the book Biba Bonting, the 28 chapter book title From Persecution to Freedom, Reflection of My Journey Through the Justice System in Ghana. Now this 500-page book emanated from his experience from the arrest, prosecution, and finally the acquittal and discharge after trial by 3 panel high court judges. Now the book is to provoke the justice system to ensure innocent people were not sent into prison. In the book, Dr. Agodzo explored human rights and justice issues based on his personal experience within the Ghanaian criminal justice system. As a multicultural international security expert and former director of operations of the Ghana Police Service, ACP retired Dr. Benjamin Agodzo on the topic voter safety and responsibilities. Memneda Abatwa Ebekoso. Doc, good afternoon. And Yama Kwabadeba OKFM.
Good afternoon, Abeiku.
I am also highly elated because I have admired you from afar. Your confidence, your eloquency, your knowledge, and your love for God, and you demonstrated in all your remarks. It means you're a God-fearing person, and I also saw that you have a very strong family support. And you'll be an asem tuna the busuafo krampo ejina nachi na yeda nyankopon asese subo en intra yede to so no 5 years you went through prosecution, and at the end of the day you say in some na dia to so nyina enye nokra. When you sit and reflect, when you were acquitted and discharged January this year, what are some of the traumatic moments and experience you can never forget in your life?
First of all, no, me person me can say assembly dear from the beginning. No, na minim say me nyankopon ame som no obe mama di bim na obe yi me free mu enti me dear na me twen. There be a mechanical crop say na minim say eye den a nyankopɔ be yi me free but da obe yi me free na minim enti e koso nyina na ye de empaibo na ye adwuma. Now there were a few traumatic moments in this whole trial. The first one na the person mekano was on the day that I was invited to the BNI. The day now BNI decided say omo emma in kofi nti omo de me bekwa to custody no. That was one moment that I have always remembered, because then I remembered my wife and our children, I remembered my family, I remembered my friends, and I kept asking myself, how will they be feeling? Although I personally wasn't too worried, but I began to think of how concerned they will be, because I have been in the criminal justice system. Minim said the normal koso, minim possibility ni say, I'm invite you on to the BNI. Likely will say be detained, and also a high. And Tina and Hammy, but na minim say a benya impact on my family. So that was one great moment. The second one was when the 3 judges decided that I should open my defense. That was one moment that I saw that justice system in Ghana has a long way to go, because se uhwe said ye na nsem no eko anase sa nsem no koye ye submission of no case through the cross examination allegation and prosecution team attorney general ni nkrofo nyina de 2 years so ye answer ye wutimi say omo antimi anjina krampo ye rebati sansem ni nyina. For instance, before mo catch them say min open me defense, now it was evidence say sikana me de my no, it was for a medical outreach program. 2, na BNI ni BNI ho, na security ni BNI ho. Enti omo ntimi attribute a reason bia unto it. Omuni clue bia me na me catch omo say me disika ma nipa no. No omuni na ma reason say me de ma nipa no so abeji atum say reason say me de ma no ni. Nti die nti na mo say me san open me defense. And in fact, at that point me who say our justice system has a long way to go, because it was as though they wanted to keep you in the process until the end, even though they knew, say, you were not guilty. So those two moments were troubling for me.
Obeka said, justice delayed is justice denied. Did you see that as a way that they were going to, excuse me to say, find you guilty? At what point? And now we am sure because said they asked you to open your defense after you submitted, submission of no case. Eti assemno a omode to so nyina uyi ano a wode man ne che se omuni nyina so bia but judges for no ka se pie defense no uhu se na eye kwan bi a ombefa so e de wakoto prison ana
wom say sa adwen no occurred say nkrofo jama they have something up their sleeves, but I still had confidence in my God, say there was no way they could jail me. You see, having been an investigator almost throughout my career as a police officer, Metima Kachiro said, in fact, the Kachiro been last time say, kangaroo court crown on me call ya munti minjeli me. Say a kangaroo court crown pan community minjeli. But you see, the politics of keeping somebody in the trial was to give a notion, say Nipano could be liable. Well, until the moment you say open your defense, the attorney general will say nka wunye bibi asenka yejao, nka wunye bibi asenka ye say open your defense. So all these things came up. And it's attorney general said it said once they've been asked to open their defense, it means that we have a case against them. And so these are also political issues. Let's face it. These are also political issues. And so I feel that they didn't have the courage. In fact, we need judges with courage.
Do you see, or did you see any political, influence in this case?
I cannot rule it out. I can definitely not rule it out.
And then the Maunya suspicion.
My whole trial was in itself a political witch hunting kind of thing. They just targeted me and decided to deal with me and decided to silence me. One, I have mentioned it several times. Mr. Dominic Nituru was the first person who threatened me on a platform and said he was going to deal with me. And so soon after that, or a few weeks after that, I was invited to the BNI, and I realized also say the case no starting defense intelligence, which was under the supervision of Dominic Nituru. So what else can I say? And from that point now, Nkasano, which means said, although they didn't have a case, Mami example. Usi Obi has abetted a coup. Usi Obi has sponsored a coup plot. Watch Nipano. Unim says since our mocheme, Obi anko mi fi enko search me. Obi anko mi fi anko search me. Obi anko hwese mi sika account send a room, dollar send a room account, and city send a room, and now to freeze it. All they wanted to do was to frustrate me because they knew they didn't have any case. They just did what they did. After my arrest, nothing else was done. No other investigation was done. In fact, they had no investigation to do. And so it was really a political trial in my case.
Yes, Abuebi Bekawa, now if you want to mem.
Yes.
Within the Ghana Police Service, now one from now enemies. Who step on Ebimutos? Ube susu say ne binumu police mu amode hu nsem koma. I mean the minister na.
Me and Kanisa. Me the minimum, of course. Who are Jumemu a untimi nka se obia pewasem. But I wouldn't say police ni bia na demasem or na police ni bi na demasem koma Dominic Nituru any Godfrey Dami. What I know is say me ni Nituru na ye wo Dominic Nituru ni ye wo platform ba koso. Ni nyina ye discussion. In the course of the discussion, and on can say he was going to deal with me for sharing my opinion. And therefore, all I know is that Dominic Nituru started this whole thing. I will not attribute it to any police officer at all. although I'm aware, say maybe my arrest, some people could be happy for one reason or the other, for personal reasons.
In the police service?
Personal reasons, some people could be very happy, and I don't have anything against them. That's their own that's their own problem. But I don't have a problem against them. But I attribute everything to Dominic Nitiwu. Has been very vindictive and very unprofessional in that act that he did to me.
Adentina one raising a concern to the chief of staff or the office of the president, knowing that the minister was under, the chief of staff or the office of the president. Adentina one reported, office of the president.
First of all, I knew it was a political issue. Secondly, court, and so it became a court issue. So I didn't need to raise any issues.
No, the time that Dominic Nitiwu threatened you that he would deal with you.
Well,
I
didn't see the need, but I of course protested to the administrator of the platform, who said, "Oh, there was nothing. He could not do anything. That he had spoken to him and that it was over, and that BBNC."
Who reported my the IGP then?
No, my reporter, my IGP, because I thought it was something on the platform, and we thought that was the end of it. But when it began to unfold, then you look back and then you begin to realize that this was the handiwork of Dominic Nitiwu. And I've been saying this since 24th of January after my acquittal. I've been saying this and I've been challenging him, and he has never come out. And I know that he cannot come out because whatever he said is still on the platform. It's still on the platform, and I've captured it in my book. And he can never ever defend himself in this matter.
Okay, as an experienced investigator, police officer, director of operations, international training expert, researcher, consultant, peacekeeper, and so on and so forth. I mean, law enforcement officer, security expert, and a human rights activist, among other things. Yansha Afi Abato, safety of the voter and responsibilities of the voter. And me follow reporter if some of the polling stations, now polling centers neighbor. Now I heard lawyer Mike Okoye Jr. saying na obi person attempt a snatch ballot box at one of the polling stations. I say special voting that entails security officers. Who will do this? And then I say you've been director of operations Ghana Police Service before. What should we take note, especially on Saturday, as the general voters will be casting their ballot?
First of all, let me go back to Ayawaso West Wogon issues now. Urezi Wohana. One of your somebody spoke to you on it. It's very worrying and it's so disappointing. When you say electoral offense for anybody to try to influence a voter to vote in one way or the other, and therefore, if we were in normal times and if we were in a very serious country, that woman, the MP, should be in custody by now, or at least he should be questioned and granted bail and maybe prosecuted. But you see, the problem.
But send a police officer, and the police are supposed to enforce the law.
Let me put it this way. So I don't know what has happened. I was reading something which indicated say East Legon police station. So I don't know whether the police have invited them or not. But you see, there are two things to this. First of all, nothing will happen. The entire BBNC, because in our laws we have given that authority to the Attorney General. Say he is the only person who can decide. Say somebody, an electoral offender should be prosecuted. So the police can do their investigation. They will only hand over the docket to Attorney General. Our laws say that it is only the Attorney General. And when you have an Attorney General whose party member, who also happens to be an MP, is involved in this, he will never send him to court. And so this is what is bringing impunity. That's one aspect of it. The second aspect of it that made me sad, Ashema Rewopa say, special voters here, either you are a journalist or you are a security person or some other electoral officers or some people. In Timothy midi line na maami di noma bremu na munyina moje ebi anabi anje, but the fact that you were also accepting it is so worrying. But
mo betumi the video no ato your Facebook na
so eje
na yenhwe officers na eje aduane no
na enye kra mo ya gu anim ase say police ni fire service ni prisons officer
as a prisons for na more
immigration officer
per the video we are seeing
na mo jina line mu electoral officers journalists mo jina line mu na maami che aduane amamo. Why don't you tell her something that look, you can't do this, stop this? So if they are not able to control this woman, what is the guarantee that these security officers will be able to give us peace and security during this election on Saturday? If they are condoning this kind of thing, then what would they not do on 7th? I mean, this is so disappointing. I don't know whether you are
any police officers are share about one so necessarily blaming or more, because the law is in their hands to enforce the law. It is the Honorable Lydia Al-Hassan Nitiamra, a police for share about one so because Madam Honorable, please stop it, because it's against the law. It is an offense for someone to influence voter during the process, and giving food to voters influencing. So please stop it.
Abeiku, the American say prison officers, immigration officers have all been trained in election offenses, and they know it. Even citizens can make arrests, let alone security officers. So any of the security officers had or has the authority and mandate to arrest that woman at that time and send her to the police station, and for all of us to see what the state will do about this or the government will do about this. Sometimes we need to set examples. Sometimes they say maybe na challenge the status quo. Wow. And so Omaji said only God knows what else they collected. Oh, so Omaji said what example are they showing to the world? Into which line now for this Adriana bro near you TV so now na wakotena efie na osi Saturday ye kwako ye election security. What kind of election security? What are you going to police there? Because you have not been able to control this woman. So Saturday you are not able to be able to do anything. You're just going to sit there and be watching things to happen. It's just unfortunate, because we have a duty to, no matter who the person is, if you are not able to do this to the MP, how will you do same to another person from the opposition or from some other party? So on Saturday we have a lot of work on our hands, because the police and the security officers have proven in this instance we cannot count on them on Saturday.
Is it not too early? Because this is just one incident.
Very good. And therefore that is the reason why we must hit hard at them, so that they know that we are so disappointed in them. And Saturday no omunye omajuma ni ehu say so na omo da anasa omo refi omo ho a se no omunyane na omunye omajuma Saturday.
So for any ACP Dr. Benjamin Agodzo twetwe nkomo on the safety and responsibilities of the voters. Yeah abekwa akoto aba ya bambo ene ya sede ewo abatoe mu na dedikan ene asemo abetodwa aduane a ye chede ama omomo koto aba security officers and our special voting voters for edikiu mu a yehu wo TV so se omoji aduane na etia embra election offense and electoral offense SSA prosifo a police station ehwe na emra adwuma enyasa on the day of the voting the wosika obetumi di sika ene aduane akoma nkrofo kiumu ema ebesesa abato no na emra ewo abato nhyehyɛ ho In fact, officially by Thursday, all campaign ceases. Officially on Thursday, campaign bia ebe cease. It won't mean campaign and at the tosumienu won't mean fa party paraphernalia and as party merchandise and nema and polling station on the day of the voting. Ninyina ewo abato emra enhyehyemu na said the ACP Dr. Benjamin Agodo Ekano say samre be adwuma just bambofo a ehwe abato ne so no ehwe ema emra no eye adwuma. Then community opinion leaders ebetumi aye ede aboa ama asundue aba during, before, during and after the election.
Pacho ansa na meyi sa asem na no menim se ube ma me kwan ama maka bibi wo rally mienu bi a ebesi on Thursday wa Accra.
Okay, the final rally, the final rally MPP and NDC.
Menim assessment omo ye ansa na omo ma go ahead for it. Se ba ku si wo Madina meboa. Ena ba ku su si wo Legon. Am I correct?
Yeah, correct.
Now look at the proximity. Look at the proximity. We are looking at the safety of voters and we are looking at all kinds of things. Look at the proximity. NDC will be at Medina. And there are people who will move across from every place in Accra towards Medina. MPP will be at Legon and there are people who will move across the whole of Accra towards Legon. Now, what kind of assessment in the IGP in the regional commanders omuye ansana sa rallies yi omuni nkrofo agree? Do we have enough resources to police this? Are we able to control the tempers and the situation being the last rally? Was it not possible for one to do one day and another do the next day? Now, if they insist that they were going to do it on one day, well, was it not possible for us to consider the proximity? Sabaku kura okaswa, and abaku what this side? Wouldn't it have been better?
Okay, what if questions here will be saying IGP, any police management operations? Answer, Oma analyze, Oma assess it. They have the capacity, the contingency to contain any eventuality. What if
it doesn't stop us from still asking, because we are also into this business. We have handled Abeiku Ebia Sawon Kaya. I handled 2016 election.
I know, right? I know.
And remember, says our 2016 election, and remember 2016 election was like the 2000 election, was like 2008 election. It was like 2016 election and like 2024 election. And at that time, there were even political vigilante. There was so much tension.
But what am I?
Yes, but the American when says stakeholders, no, we manage the situation from the beginning now to the end. I'm not just speaking
from experience.
I'm speaking from experience.
I get you.
It is not easy for you. Maybe we can have it, but you see, sometimes you don't take certain unnecessary risk. Say, NDC is holding a rally at Medina, and then you are going to Medina is just a stone throw.
Right.
And can you imagine they are all going to use the same road?
It is when I was director of operations. Said they are now director of operations for election 2016. Inka peneso ma MPP ni NDC enye rally ewo two locations are proximity near close. Inka peneso.
Me assure say at that time kameni Mr. Yohonube Kasa ne Mr. Kudalobe Kasa na nko mbeti. It's possible to do it the same day, but you can move one far away and one. So that the extreme, Baku or Medina, Baku or Ebia Kaswa, or anywhere closer to Kaswa, and it would have been better. But having said that, Ubisa question be about if you could
opinion leaders and community leaders, and then on between me aba.
One would say election is about engagement, and the more you engage, the more you douse the fire, the more you douse the tension. And he said, engagement is not also an event. Stakeholder engagement should be something that you must plan over a year or more. It's not about 2 weeks issue. It's not about 3 weeks issue. It's about continuous engagement, continuous talking to the people, and at the end of the day. So the American said, opinion leaders and other people. I know that in the past few days and few weeks, the IGP and his people have increased their efforts in going to churches and moving to communities and other things. That is admirable. I wish they had started this years back, or 1 year back, because Onwankasa can say almost started this election security planning 2 years ago. But unfortunately, only 2 weeks ago, and San Yehu said almost started this engagement. Remember also that the IGP said has come out to say even for media houses, he was going to. Instead of using the media, police media PROs, he was going to use the PID people. These are some of the things that we have critiqued, and we thought that he could do better with that. Just like the EC was also trying to limit the numbers, and then it backfired. The same way pressure must be brought to bear upon the IGP, and I have read somewhere that the GAJ president is opposed to that plan, and all these things. They are all stakeholders and opinion leaders. So opinion leaders matter in this, and once opinion leaders disagree with you in this kind of engagement, you need to go back to the drawing board. Only among transit now, only among casa, because one yanisa amantiasia nyejuma. Eventually, the safety of the voter is also not assured. Remember, I also say voting is all about expressing your free will, and you are making your choices, your free will, and therefore the person must feel very safe. And now, Utimu say when you go to the voting center and as a polling station, it is a restricted area. Being a restricted area, and only few people can enter, and so the atmosphere should be so conducive for the voter to be able to express his choice as to whom he wants to vote for, and we do not have to repeat anything about food and other things around those areas at all. Now, the me pese me kaka ho sa ayi say enti na say police for any other security experts ka say uvote wi akofia meni omo ya adwen kofie na nkyere say konakoda forever kofie enwumre do na say vote counting no time no ya so a mumra na mo megina ho na obia megina ho no mo nkan. And no, there is allowed. Why am I adding my voice to this? 2016, we can the same thing. So, and I want to be very consistent on this. Say, obia be votu na se ojina hwa. We will have a lot of crowd at the polling station. Now, once you have a crowd at the polling station with their conversation and noise around, voter safety is compromised.
Okay, Pacho Jina Homame. We are concerned, sir, and Crawford voting now, Mujina Hua, normal crowded police station, the voter safety, Hunsun, so Bonnie Ebeba. However, the Ama and Ebinumaya vigilant, there are incidents and cases of some of the electoral officers vote back with mano ballot papers more than one. It means 2 mano. So that at the end of the day, say a nipa 900 voters and a war voter register anymore. Ebe kind abatuo no na ebia yenya 910, which means ubia voting more. Say yenya 100% voter turnout mpo. Na say yema obi more than one ballot paper to voter. Ebema abatuo no enkoye free enkoye fair. Enunti enama ebinum ayese enesa netie dia yebegina ho na yahwe se ekoba ne se electoral officer bi ema voter bi more than one ballot paper omubetwi protest enu so ji say because polling agent ba kope might not be enough to guarantee strict vigilance of the process. And also, what you're saying.
Okay, and the meme can say there are polling and there are party agents over there, and over the years these party agents have been trained, and this issue are working about out. I mean, say they have trained them on how to watch and be open-minded and other things. And they say, say a chinkro for no almost napo or more ballot papers. And these are part of the vigilance. The vigilance does not mean you should crowd the place. If you rather crowd the place and you begin to talk among yourselves and other things, your vigilance level may be very low. The American may say the inner perimeter no, is a restricted area. Uvotu we are kowechi. Ubetimi akofie. A bobe 3 to 4 na yebe count ebe do time na bra. Now play your role to protect your vote. There are other people like party agents who are there to play this role that you are talking about. Because you know something, if you also decide to distract the work of the presiding officer, you could also be arrested. When you could also be arrested. I mean, you know, when we are playing this role of vigilance, we must also balance it with our duties and responsibilities, not to distract the presiding officer or the work that we are doing. Until Udia Kofie, then give a reasonable distance. Give a reasonable distance. Maybe this is a place. Please stand a bit far, about 200 meters away.
In your experience as former director of operations of the Ghana Police Service and supervising the 2016 general election as director of operations, now incumbency, our influence, our security officers so on the day of the voting, especially in the party or the incumbent party stronghold. Now, may a police officer and a security officer who has been detailed to supervise the election, a stronghold of the incumbent party. But to some extent, what do you see in your time as a director of operations as some of the weaknesses and limitations of the security officers in an incumbent government stronghold area when there's abuse and then a breach of the electoral law or process?
First of all, Pesemika say the police officer or the fire officer or prisons officer or immigration officer there works under the authority of the presiding officer at the polling station. Okay? And he can hardly do much without the presiding officer. In fact, the presiding officer is in charge, and therefore we train them to take instructions from them. You can point out an electoral offense. Okay, you can point out an electoral offense because and then you alert him, and then he'll give you go ahead. Just go ahead and arrest him. You don't do things on your own. But I'm saying that when you have done it, at the end of the day, you work under the presiding officer. Now, you are talking about political influence. Maybe mom dear Debbie Amekase, a Jumana me year 2015 to 2017. I never came under any political pressure. I was allowed, not even my immediate supervisor, Mr. Yohonu, put me under pressure. Not even the IGP will say, okay, don't do it this way, do it this way. No. If anything, he will make suggestions to me, and then we'll go ahead to do it. I coordinated the National Election Security Task Force, the deployments and everything we did without any political pressure from anywhere. We even deployed people at all the borders along Cote d'Ivoire, Burkina Faso, and Togo. And they were not soldiers. They were all specially trained police officers.
Did you see the same in 2020 election?
So let me land and I'll come to that. We trained them and got them pickup vehicles to all the routes that you can ever think about. Unfortunately, I didn't see the same. So you see that in 2016, there was no soldier at collation center. There was no soldier in a polling station. No soldier surfaced anywhere. They were on standby. until we call on them. But we knew that we had covered everything, and therefore we did not even call on them. They did their own strategic deployment. Of course, soldiers will always do their strategic deployment, doing their own assessment, like Boko and Burkina Faso borders and other things. They will do, but we did our assessment and did our deployment without them.
And then from
2016. Okay, ebi amami answer we say DM from Sona also.
DM from Sona was say yebema soldier for polling station.
We want the polling station to be we want the voter to be safe, isn't it, or to feel safe. We want a situation where the atmosphere will be conducive. And into police in Ikura, koho ana, umfetu nkoho. You want the person to be free. Obia oba betuna babiano or no only free no to abano. And into police in here koho no untimi mfetu nkoho. And into a young person that force who because there is some. I mean, traditionally you don't want soldiers at the polling station. Not even at the collation center. There is something coming out, and I want a clarification on it. The soldiers are coming out to say that no soldier will be deployed at polling station, but we have never heard say no soldier will be deployed at collation centers. Let us have, and I'm saying this, everybody should listen. Then the soldiers also come out to tell us that no soldier will be deployed at collation centers as well, because they are also not needed at the collation centers. The police are able to manage the situation at both the polling station and collation centers. They should stay where they are until they have been called. And don't also forget the deployment of the military is a political decision. It is not the IGP. If the IGP says that he will be the last decider, for me, I think that he's just trying to put sand into our faces or something. Okay, Mami Misa, a question. Abeiku, 2020, no, in Techiman Sat, when the soldiers surfaced there, the IGP did not know anything about it. Omoko Ejura, that time it was not election, but it was some demonstration and other things. When they invited soldiers to that, it was the regional minister. It was a political decision. Oko, I also was gonna. I deploy during that by-election, no? Or we deploy a national security SWAT, which is not part of the police, Ghana Police Service SWAT, no? You deploy, no? They were deployed on the blind side of the IGP. And this IGP cancel or not the last person to decide the deployment of the military is a political decision, and it is from either the presidency or from the national security or something that would give that.
But some police for assurance,
I am telling you that in reality it is not true. I have been in this situation before. I'm saying that in reality I've not been an IGP before, but I know how things work. I know how things work, and I have the experience. I'm saying, and I've given you 3 instances right now to indicate, say, it's a political decision. It is never the IGP's request. If the IGP will give a request, he will also do it through the National Security Council, of which he's a member. Okay. That's also but most of the cases.
Such deployment, may affect the results of the election.
Very good. That is where the political interference comes in. I intentionally brought in that one so that you realize that when a political party or a government in power decides to rig, one of the things they want to do is to deploy the military. And once the military surfaces, they begin to, even in war situations, there are laws. And international humanitarian law. In other words, even when you have declared war, there are processes and procedures. Sorry, and started and took a tour and crowd. Look at what happened in Techiman. They just got there and they started firing. People were running away and they were still firing them. Those are things that are war crimes or crimes against humanity. Maybe it's crimes against humanity. You don't do that kind of thing. But you see, they just go there and then started shooting. And it was to scare people. And you see that the outcome of the result could change at any point in time.
Okay, what can say polling station? Every polling station, the electoral officer or the returning officer, and in charge.
Yes.
So as the collation centers, and say deployment of security, operative to some military, why NSS or active?
Said the make no. police for more they are not armed, and therefore they may also take cover or whatever. I don't know what decisions will go into those ones, but all I want you to know is a political decision, and that political decision has an objective, and the objective is maybe to change the votes or something. And don't forget that in 2020 those things happen at a number of polling stations and collation centers, and has brought trouble, some of which are in court and other things.
The 2024 general election, voter safety and responsibilities, with ACP retired Dr. Benjamin Agodzo, a retired senior police officer and a security consultant. And yenene twetwe nkomo de asase hu de asase atiase ye bamba hunsem ye memne da ye beto aba. According to the Afro Barometer survey, trust in Ghana's electoral system 2023 approximated to 60%. Ghanaians express distrust in the electoral system, undermining informed voter participation. In the year 2020 general election, Yesha and Sambia ACC there was some polling stations. Enipa ewu ene emra atentini a enye adwuma ye justice. Ene Sambia akokoso no. We enema yatwetwe sankomo yi. Yebeden yenya abattoir ebeye free, ebeye fair, ebeye transparent, intimidation ehunehune bia enim. Se woni so obe wini a enko snatch ballot box. Se woni so obe wini a enko twituo. Se woni so obe wini a enko hunehuna obi a enko bu obi a ma obi a enya ne kwan ne fa hodie enko to aba. ACP retired Dr. Benjamin Agbozo akase asojafo eko polling station any collation centers no omuni adwuma ye bia wo ho ye mebusa se asojafo aba beka se enya ade on beko polling stations ba ACP retired Dr. Benjamin Agbozo busa se omonfa collation centers in so nkan meaning, sir, should it be a call and a concern from the Peace Council and IPAC, the interpolitical parties advisory committee in demand they say military will not be deployed to collation centers and Sana ACP retired? Wakuma to yemana.
First of all, I am in one post say here this uncommon way. Because from 1992, we have come very far. Gradually, military was going to the background. Okay, it is all shared 2008, 2016. But 2020 retrogressed everything that we had achieved. And Timu for the first time in many years now, the military have now come out with all kinds of statements and other things which shouldn't have been the case by now, but they say we are talking about the military. What I like the military to come out with, they themselves, to say that we are not going to the polling station, nor are we going to the collation centers. And I like the political parties and the major stakeholders to also demand that statement.
Yen demanding fee the chief of defense staff.
Yes, that they will not go to not only the polling station but also the collation center. Because what happened in Tochiman Sab was at the collation center. Am I right?
Right.
Yes. So we have gone beyond the polling station issue. We are also talking about the collation center. When you look at their statement, there was no reference to collation center.
You find say oversight.
Okay, then they should correct it.
ACP retired Dr. Benjamin Agodzo on the 2024 general election, voter safety and responsibilities. I'm sure for and yede enkomochuchie no ebesi. Finally. Okay, again aribeja Ghana for obi a wokoto aba memneda. Safety and security and our responsibilities.
Said me can di kind obi a wokoto na bia no go in peace. Who we are, please leave the polling station, the inner perimeter on free ho. So coffee and correlation so pese u gather. Please don't constitute a crowd bia a be distracted activities of the Electoral Commission. Go take some reasonable steps away, maybe 100 to 200 meters somewhere, and you know do and I said towards the afternoon, all of you come and then observe the process. One of the things Maka midi a chat for, and he said, you see, when you go to polling station, the police or fire service or whoever is there is not having any gun, and therefore, in case maybe somebody strange, and my council say this is the time that we must also declare that there must be no mask per police officers. Police officer be on share mask. On show ni dini hu nenim, usha ucha mi hu wenim. Na se obi
security officer bia share ni uniform.
Ni share uniform.
Na ni din badge
mask. You mask.
Security officer bia share mask.
We don't need them like we saw in I also was gone. But me council say, me the church was say, citizens also have a responsibility. Say yes, citizens arrest. And then some can say as a citizens beach fire officer for something.
Yeah.
Very good. So citizens were able to arrest a fire officer for doing one thing or the other. In the same way, citizens can protect their votes by supporting the police or fire officer there,
right,
to fight against anybody who will come around to steal their votes, whether the person is in military uniform or whether the person is in national security SWAT uniform or whatever. Anybody who comes there in mask and wants to do things that are outside the mandate of the police or the National Election Security Task Force must be resisted. Citizens are able to do that.
Okay. ACP retired Dr. Benjamin Agodzo and Yeneno Achuchun Komo and our point of order on the topic 2024 Ghanaian general election, voter safety and responsibilities. Thank you so much for your time. Yedasipi, with your rich knowledge, and I think that I'll have the privilege to receive his book, Odiaba Bonteng. I'll read this book thoroughly, and I'm going to share excerpts of the book with our listeners. Please stay tuned. The justice system, the criminal justice system in Ghana, and as a paralegal trained journalist, and who also specializes in criminal law and criminal procedure, I think I'll be so grateful. Thank you so much, ACP Dr. Benjamin Agodzo, for your time with us this afternoon. We appreciate it. It's 24 minutes after 4. This is your favorite radio drive time. Ekwanso Dwoodwoo.
Yes, me had to me and do baby. Na wana kuma mugo bado yamba pesa minkumi yankamu yetim na kumi na yamfankamu yamba jentum yanju no vi yentem ha kura No me yesi machara. Yesi macharo. Obiara brana o my yamfa. Obiara brana o my yamfa. Nane nyami bwayan yamfa. Nane nyami bwayan yamfa. Yamfa byakuya nyamini. Nabeya mena. Nabeyo.
Niatie bia ye beto aba no ye to aba ni wi a Ghana bekoso life bekoso life goes on media sese de medwin ho pa aye bronya de medwin ho pa aye bronya baby a me ne me yire ne me ma beko because ya ye adwuma fiti January sabre abato de event it comes every 4 years. But the family matters. The family matters. Etianu na medwire ho. And Mene na nefu abuatema any kimbuating from Jolly Rovers Limited. Eba betwetwem komo. Na komo twetwe ni nyina ye. Packages are at the mouth festive season to go to South Africa. So why would you say South Africa? We have visa. And I will put my wife pa na nije wo pa. South Africa. Etiani Jolly Rovers Limited. Nana efu abuatema any kimbuate ebe twetwem komo sesia. 27 minutes after 4.
Abeiku Santana, driving you home and making you feel okay. 101.7, Ghana is listening. Okay, FM.
So what you say ana wote a new site ana wote a new developing area wote community bi a ensuo ni ho Ghana water anywhere na ye sure say uboka pa na baby ensuo wo kran po be say 2 weeks kran ni MBA pipe 1 month kran ni MBA pipe usum brode anu asum kwadu family drilling company a company bi a otubo ho na ne bo ho na wotu no o make sure say wo tu ensuo no betumi anom. In fact, we expect in borehole drilling. Borehole companies ni bi wo amonye expert. Obetu ensuo na ma. Ensuo no baba na eni yellow. Na chemicals ni metals bi wo. Enye family drilling company. Family drilling company. Allow access to clean water for your homes, your farm, and even the entire community. It will tell me says here. Now we sit down our new site, new area. Now open a ensuo for a family drilling company. The pioneers also in biogas and biofuel. Now you met two so mount. Ensure you bet 2 man so you should kind crujin. You didn't feed you back and was sonny so so the amount. Sagana water Emma, over to me a buanka sawunsu. It is say no to me cotton so family drilling company bet me to boho at the amount. Ewo fie or farm and the community are with you. A friend was also biogas and biofuel. Biogas ne biofuel. Technology at the aba. Uhia manho bio. Uhia manho. A friend na utu manho kesie debi. Biofuel ne biogas. O flashy ya nashi. A modern technology. NG space. Our services are efficient, affordable, and customer focused. For a family drilling company, the pioneers in biogas biofuel, and expert in borehole drilling. Our 0244 144 822 0244 144 822. Save your number to her. Anytime will be a here in show, see a bit to amount. And I will sit down our area be a water anywhere for a family drilling company. 0244 144 822. And I say 0240 111 333. 0240 111 333. My last commercial information na yetwa dwumadie eso White Stone Eye Clinic. So when you suyo wisi when you take ka when you punsuo ohwana when you so ehyehew edu anadwo uhu ade white say blue. White Stone Eye Clinic say bra na yenye ani hwehwemu emfamao. Prevention is better than cure. Yeah, comprehensive eye exam. Yeah, ocular examination, refraction, tonometry, visual field test, optical coherence tomography, any color vision testing. Sa kwadeni ya embono. Akwadabi wonu mwa who ade ye eninti ana exams in one passing. Yeah, UV protection, blue light blocking property, single vision lenses. White Stone Eye Clinic Doctor was 024 225 1983 024 225 1983. Yawo East Legon. Schedule an appointment with us. For a doctor, the channel down pesa over. White Stone Eye Clinic. When me any wokania. When my so me share African print and African wear kaftan bia. News and focus a perfect man. Perfect man. Any a shopper what palm already made African wear. Anytime will be a uko event. Now we part there. Already made African wear kaftan. Quality material, colorful, beautiful. For a perfect man, that was 0244 147 212. 0244 147 212 and 0244 440 641. St. Philip's Enterprise and a Tom Perfect Man and Yema. Open your money be to a cotton soa. Over to me a fray. To do your Wakane IRS building, your Ben Far Service, Kwame Nkrumah, your Ben Odona Trotro Station, and your Sansuo Okanshi. Ayalolo Station, Odi call Cocoa Board, Ekwanso, Okanshi, your bank commercial bank, no. For a perfect man clothing, and near Odiakogu St. Philip's Enterprise, it was 0244 147 212. Special greetings to you, celebrities godmother Elizabeth Gazy, and thanks so much for staying with us, and thanks so much for supporting us. We really truly appreciate you. God bless you, Elizabeth Gazy. Alright, so do you want to make your family happy? Do you want a happy destination this Christmas? Ope baby akwa jiweni bronye. Yo. Are you craving for sunshine and festival? South Africa is calling your name. Yes, South Africa. So get ready for an unforgettable experiences from the Sansok beaches to the lively market with the breathtaking views, the culture that celebrates life. So much to enjoy. South Africa. Stop imagining. Mewo eye nana efua boatema ewaha one eye kin boate. Me mama kwaba nana efua ene kin boate ye mama kwaba. Bibia boko there. Wonderful. Jolly Rovers Limited. Travel with Boatema. Boatema is everywhere. Now, catch South Africa. festive season a day na Ghana for to me I experience it was South Africa. What are some of the activities, some of the places, and then package bay and Jolly Rovers Limited or Edema holiday makers who want to go to South Africa?
Okay, Abeiku Santana that's your child ni wetie phone na. Yedi kan baby a opese wani jepa oko ewo Africa and South Africa. Ye nyina enim senia omo ahokeka tie. Opesa oji wani said nightlife and daytime beaches, beautiful beaches. South Africa is the destination. And one thing is omo weather ni weather be in December because it's still summer in December in South Africa. We call it the extended summer. So they're already in summer by December no na ehwa aye cool kakra amaye. I say awo wom say she wom kakra. That's the best time oji wani there. You can do braais outside. You can visit the water parks and everything. So South Africa is the place this December.
All right. Ope baby ajuani bronya December busubi ayebe egwemu ya South Africa. So much to do, so much to enjoy. Weather nanso you good. Now, so who are some of the possible potential travelers Ujiri say South Africa is the best destination for them to have this Christmas?
I believe say obia being it a solo travel like vacation, couple, like anything, honeymoon, families, your trip is so your families was so nkwala was so painful also because there's something for everyone to do. No matter your age, no matter like the group size, no, we can cater to everyone. In your experience as a travel and tour operator, share with us festive season and then South Africa depa. Send me in South Africa there. Ojo enjoyment ojo in South Africa. Enjoyment. Relaxation. South Africa. Ojo nice weather. Beautiful beaches. Baby I'll be kwa wasumbe jodie. No South Africa. Na ne bonso nyedin. Skaka kre bi do eye nyama bebre. Okay, so if you think of enjoyment, think South Africa. If you think of relaxation, think South Africa. If you think beautiful beaches, think South Africa. And Jolly Rovers Limited, a partner, a trade partner of South Africa tourism. And this a kwenya shishe amount. My member King Boateng King. So Guatemala solo traveler talked about a couple, talk about family package bang and I'm more the man Sankrof.
CCR active package group package for December 24th to 31st. Na no activities bebre Johannesburg City Tour, Soweto City Tour, Valley of Waves, Sun City Tour, na Gold Reef City Tour, and so aka ho. Nti activities need bebre.
Now package ni saying what ma?
$1,650 per person sharing.
$1,650 per person sharing. Chechemu se minkwa menya me $1,650 for beautiful package 24th to 31st December. Na just me ba Ghana na me ba New Year, me be di New Year. Bronya ni nyina South Africa, jiwani night life, ko beaches, ko Sun City. Sun City nkwa eje ekuro. Sun City nkwa no etese memfa ne se East Legon de fa airport residential area e de fa Jowlu e de fa cantonment e de basa de fa airport hills e de fa Springtest Road e de kwa Sun City no eno nkwa na eniema wom uwura Sun City a jai opesa wo ye Segway Ahusa efidie na ugina so ayese bike na ugina so na do kosa no now they fro be person obo golf be they have cascades so betumi akwa hihye bim cinema just uwura mu a ene wo ne wodofo mu hyemu a mudi ice cream na mo popcorn na mo nam etimu ko hyemu fiti anopa mo hye wasa Soweto City Tour, Valley of Waves, Gold Reef, Johannesburg, where your group package from 24th to 31st December. $1,650 per. Pacho package included in Watima.
Me Pacho include flights. And then your trotro flights, this is on South African Airline. Direct flight to Johannesburg. It includes hotel. Hotel near you hotel level Sante Mall inside. Into open shopping, open nightlife. Ni na obenya ofa kwen hu nya so obefa car ansa na wakwa akwaji weni. Chele ni na ye beye wo honoma around one ma. Includes daily breakfast. She said de bia ebema buffet breakfast. Obetumi adi senia ope bia hyewefu. The whole day when did you crowd be okay. Your Christmas dinner, and no your special inclusions are yediaka home. Christmas night, near be buffet dinner. Now ya enjoy omu meals ni now, bet me I try omu local meals ni be pap, braai, chete, the ope bia ebi wom, and at all non so wom, your Gold Reef City, and no your team parker, energy bia. We have like roller coasters, different rides, you can swim, you can have meals and all that. We have Valley of Waves, which is a water park inside the Sun City. Send your car in Sun City, there is a lot you can do there. You have to spend like a week there, but this package we are only spending a day there. There is a lot to do. There is golfing there. There is a water park. There is a nude beach. There is casinos. You name it, they have everything in one location. That is also included in the package. And we will learn a bit of history with the Soweto and the Johannesburg City Tour.
Wow, this is mouth-watering. Direct flight from Accra to Johannesburg through South African Airways. Hotel was Santin. Daily breakfast buffet. Then dinner. On the Christmas night, dinner. Any tours, rides, Gold Reef, swimming, activities. You can't go to South Africa without shopping. Do you have a shopping package? So be person shop here and also akwenya bi wo.
Yes, the hotel we are using is located inside the Santon Mall, which has several brands. Like if you want luxury brands, you get. If you want budget-friendly brands, you get. So anything you want to shop for, you get all of that there in Santon.
Yambra package $1,650 per person. Saying obi pese or utia deadline ye dabeng payment terms wo. How should they go about the payment?
Okay, so payment terms there is quite flexible. So you can pay in bits up to like 2 weeks before the departure date. But your seats with the airline is limited. Until once the seats are fully booked, that will be the end. You can't sign up unless we book on other airline for you or we book your ticket separately.
Okay, so Ope South African Airways a package na Modia Kauna. So tia latest by when?
Let's say 2 weeks before the deadline. That's
okay,
like
so
on the
24th. Into Yenfan said by 12th and 10th.
Yeah, by 10.
So yes, if you 3 days. No 2 weeks. About 2 about to be near ball resource now. Now who say o party we near o train then wa. O train then wa.
Abeiku require Kosun was South Africa.
Sir, about to I say we lose a meant na Ghana ha me obi answer yifin ko South Africa 24th to 31st obebana bibia adwo $1,650. A Jolly Rovers Limited, a trade partner of South Africa Tourism, and a desa akwenye ema. Mpacho yes ansum bosubiu package no date no and afenso no so bi person ofra number be no betumi afre.
Okay, Abeiku Santana obetumi afre wo 0240 077757. Misi number no subium 0240 077757. And I'll bet me so Richie on Instagram at GH Jolly Rovers and on Facebook at GH Jolly Rovers. Ochoye Ohwa. Your office was Dome opposite Balloon Gate Estate. Inti so person walking in Nswa and Nswa Kwenya or Hosel Beyesa.
Now, say Obi a family or family of kids, maybe find say 10, 12, and let's say 17, and normal package or Emma family ana.
Me patron, you will special packages and no yet tailor make it for you. Like you need fixed package. Once you be honest, or more lifestyle, send your mope. It be more adventure. It be more called relax. Into your show near Bissau, near ma or here or package ni ma. Na ya share amount. So per budget and also per luxury.
Okay.
Yeah. Into just call us on our numbers, then we can cater to you.
Okay, Jolly Rovers Limited, a travel and tour company, a trade partner of South Africa Tourism, and experience the rainbow of South Africa 24th to 31st December by making sure so be latest by 10th. I just 11 for 12 for the manin pound no direct flight on South African Airways from Accra to Johannesburg. Mouth-watering package. Hotel in Sandton, Johannesburg. Daily buffet breakfast. Dinner on Christmas Day. Tours to Gold City, Reef, Sun City, Valley of Waves, Soweto, and a shopping experience. Bibia can woot you $1,650 in a son. Because you when you was South Africa, Nebra. Fred Jolly Rovers Limited was 0240 077757 0240 077757. Your final words, King Boateng, then Nanifua Boatema, you wrap it up for us.
Okay, yɛbɛsrɛ mo pɛsɛ mo tu kwan nyinaa sɛ ɔmo we use Jolly Rovers na yɛwɔ package bi a ɔmo pɛsɛ yɛyɛ mo bia no yɛbɛtumi ahwɛ na yɛayɛ ama mo whether on a budget and as a luxury no we have a package for each and every one, and South Africa so is one of the best destinations. South Africa, especially in December, no, it's a nice place to be, especially seeing as the weather no at this time summer so we are looking forward to making packages for each and every one.
Okay.
The American chat for say yako esrenos watch obi up to this point the say obi akosrenos open until let's experience something different. They have beautiful sceneries, they have nice great weather, and our Africa here, let's support Africans. Yankoji yeni we Jolly Rovers and so the onim say any journey is assured. Miami could be trippy, the Miami was so. Into your coachelle, open challenge, open so relax here. Just call us, na yankoji yeni.
What the won't quite ne fear coachella bag Jolly Rovers Limited. Thank you so much, Nana Ifwa Boatema and King Boateng from Jolly Rovers Limited. Let's go to South Africa, 24th December to 31st. Now guess who is in the house? Yes, she's an Aquarius, a highly self-motivated media professional, a consultant, and a great influencer, empowering women. Now something for the Gen Z. Mrs. Stacy Amwating is in the building. With the star girl, now star lady. We got good news for you, Gen Zs. Gen Z Fest. Gen Z Fest 2024. The Accra edition. See, you can Gen Z, I mean, a patch internet generation. Number 4. A tia for internet. And Tintan Homer video so. It is about Gen Z music. Put you in the Gen Z atmosphere. Get ready for the Gen Z vibe. Gen Z. na yɛka Gen Z a na yɛka namafo abɛfo a ɛbɔ wɔn bra di wɔn nnwuma wɔ internet so TikTok for Instagram for X for ɛne mo a mokɔ Twitter space X space nyinaa ɛnyɛ no nko a mo a moyɛ videos mo a moyɛ makeup mo a moyɛ just say fashion ɛyɛ mo fɛ mo a mo care about your beauty and your fashion mo a mo hu bibi a na mo screenshot it mo a mo tumi kɔ YouTube na mo akɔ akɔfa video wɔ YouTube na mo sua bibi fi mu mo ne Gen Z mo a mo te internet so So ladies and gentlemen, the Gen Z first. The first edition took place in Kumasi. Accra, stand up. Get ready for your turn. Let's go.
Make a love. Damn, fresh. Shawty want $1 million. Say make a wire. Tell me to wanna cover my girl. She said all our friends leave me la vida loca. If you want me, my love, yeah, you for there for me. You for there. You for there. I will die for you. But you say if you don't get money, hide your face, hide my face. Make another man picking on my face. I love you, no mean say. If you say make a put one and for fire, 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 I go put one for fire. You know mean say. If you say make a put one like for fire, 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 I go put like for fire. Give me love, make a love. No one wanna fuck. Silence one me don't shout. I told you about
Mami ankasa me nuaba Mrs. Stacy Amoateng Akwaba. Mrs. Stacy Amoateng, as you know, is a media consultant and a philanthropist. Eba eye darubu adwuma ne nsentwe adwuma odimu akotene ne ntintimar pa ewo man Ghana. The CEO of Platinum Networks, a producer, a host television shows. She's also executive director ewo M-Clan, a content management and a multimedia production firm. Yaka Emma Ghana ha media industry oma shepi a transformer okahopa. Stacy yama akwaba
abe mejo so menyane te say
adana ya yedin sa ho sa nanu bi say ni twam Orlando me hu na so twam
bi sa no
ananu bi kra de me check it out from me hotel e wo sinyane meti na ho so aba. And I'm see Aquarius for the Amuai. And I'm also proud to say Stacy is an old girl of Ghana National College. Eti oyameye as I am sister. Bibi aboko de.
Adoma be nyame adoma.
Yankopon sha ene niema wa ye e wo Ghana ha. What the Miss Teen Tourism, Miss World Teen Tourism eba Ghana. Eno krampo no uhia statue yen kan ho asem. Enyuma wa ye de etwam bebrebe. Afere de wakofa aba ne Gen Z Festival.
Yes.
Hey! Gen Z Festival.
Yes.
Now betumi aso ano Gen Z for mo do ba.
Mo do so pa be. But my ready am.
Gen Z Festival. Hey! What do you famo hore? Ube who Gen Z's? It's a call out a Gen Z's now who are more.
I'm on the work room. And
then they inspire Gen Z festival.
Also, over the years, now my focus has been on women and the youth. Into trainings, no yema and mano a teacher. But then I realized that I'm crying mebuno so omu here because it's omu senior high school. Baby now will feel omu she. Obi a train yajuma. Obi 8 me uni. Or the national service yours may pay juma. And so ejuma no sometimes unyanka wo pe nso se wo benya no ne problem.
Right.
Nti se wo bet na fia wonye hwe. A wo don sa be hye wo dem refam no. Ye pese ye hye youth nim cry se mo betime de monsa aye ejuma. Da bia meka se aban no eye mene wo.
Right.
Se menu mienu ya nsori anya ejuma den a aban no kra ba na so de sika begu economy numa. Ye hu ni news enso faso bia ma ba se ye sorry ni ye adwuma ni ye de ye ho hye bibi mu a sika no ba economy num no na ye time ya ma obi because ye nim say oh ye brako akuti hey e bia or ye mechanic ye man 50,000 e betimi a transform the adwuma oh auntie Julie wa hey or ye hairdresser ye man 10,000 o betimi de ai bibi na wonyansa no adwuma bia na e bro 10,000 abeshi sika no
idea na nka say fi he
me pacho
minim say ufie home of ideas.
Yes.
You, your husband, and your daughter Calista, music Amoating. Minim say ufie a home of ideas. Signa sa ho Gen Z no ehyasie.
Ehyasie no my privilege say me fie me or Gen Z ewo ho. Nti etoda na me pia Calista to make us so mommy I can do your makeup message am we are won. Wo be draw many. No the mat na ho no waye ni me bisa say ama usua wa so mommy I learned it on YouTube.
Wow.
Me pese me install frontal ye hye me on install e. Me also mommy I can do it make I ye kon me frontal because also bet me a lace make I say say ma say lace we twa no antwa ne ya me no ofie.
But let me commend you sir. Me shout to say Asha Raymond and ne mame time Asha Raymond starting music na ne mame kra ne manage no and said o manage oba Calista fiti o shasie so ye rap ni music nyina am I necessary when you be winner of Miss Teen World Tourism and Gen Z first ambassador. The relationship, the cordial relationship between awofo any omomano ewo influence wo so.
It does.
Ekwan ben so na wo influence oba no so influence wa ema utumi tena oma oba kotena internet so esua makeup na ode wo aye guinea pig na
experiment.
And you allow her to do that?
Yes, because abe trust. Say muni gidi omo a obi antime nya hwe.
That's true.
E was say akra etimi nya ahotoso bi say bibi e koso mabrabo mu bia metime ne me maame ana me papa edi ho komo omubunfu omo beje no asopam no matenetene ne
enti ene oti Gen Z for sempa ebi ne de
o say me ma no mo wo namfofo nti omo nyina creative platforms no omo nyina platforms no me also because almost made the coolest
man platform
no also be
and we are Gen Z
I mean Gen Z at omo almost so Auntie Stacy is the coolest. You can talk to her about everything and sometimes it was say nkrani bi wo ha omo nya omo maame mu bedi enkomo bi because omo nyi a whether you like it or not sex becomes something they want to talk about.
Right.
They want to know what choices to make near day. Now make snap platform no be na master so me see.
And you hwan wan compare Gen Z akwada bi on ne maame ye fine. Obeka che ne maame.
Oh
yeah. Okay, so Gen Zs are also described as tech savvy, socially conscious, value driven, and they have strong desire for authenticity and innovation. This Gen Z festival, a day and I would be Gen Zs. Himself, where the can I Kumasi edition, a day pan I would be bro.
Dear me de bro mo ye ahotoswo. Omo bejo mo ho say omo betimi aye bibi. Your tagline no we can make it. because wo ho na wonje wo hu ndi se wo betimi e de botae bi asi wani so ama sa botae na ba mu a wo be ne na wiase ama wo be hu anu akobom nti eno ne ade edi kan so omo be nya gidie se botae bi omo betimi de asi omani so no e betimi aye ho so omo de adwumaden e ka ho a eno achi no ye ma omo akwanya se ne be ya top industry players in skill development ebe your omo mentors inti de ye ne se sa mentors yi eba abegrumi omo aguide omo ne ewie ochna na enwie wo ho a eye mentorship program inti boso me ensamu no omo besua de wo sa mentors no nice kopem so omo be wie sa boso me ensa program no no movie na ya pass omo out fefefe.
Okay, ya beba the process ene kwan a obi a otie o Gen Z bia ebenya akwanya no ba ma me wo fa se Calista entwetwe komo Ambassador Calista ya ma akwaba bibia boko de Calista yenim se we Gen Z na Gen Z is there. You're on Instagram, you're on TikTok, you're on Snapchat, you're on YouTube, and so on and so forth. Tell us, how has these social media platforms and network influenced your decision and choices?
Today, social media has become a very powerful thing. It's not just about posting pictures and videos anymore. Now, social media has become a source of income, even like for children as young as 11 years old. Babies can make money from TikTok now, if you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm following.
So TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, right now, when like people my age want a way to make money for themselves earlier on in life, they just have to pick up their phone camera. It could be a phone camera, it could be iPhone, Android, it doesn't really matter. You just record yourself, you edit it, post it, and then you hope for the best.
If you're a child and born with a golden spoon in your mouth, you don't struggle to make a living. You come from a privileged home. Mom is a celebrity, dad is a celebrity. You have uncles and aunties you're surrounded by. And again, you won the remarkable Miss Teen World Tourism 2022. Tell us how you have used or utilized these opportunities, including winning the coveted Miss Teen World Tourism, to make a difference or impact in the life of Gen Zs.
So obviously, when as you said, I'm privileged to be surrounded by all these amazing people around me. They're always there to give me the support and help I need when needed be. And ever since I won Miss Teen Tourism World, I have embarked on a lot of projects with my mom, and which most of them were about helping like Gen Zs, which is my age group. And when she brought up this program, I was like, oh, this is my field. So like if there's anything I could do to help, I would be glad to do so.
Now, tell me, as a young leader, what are some of the challenges that Gen Zs are going through? Talk to me. Tell us. What problem? More how Gen Zs more how the doors wrong.
And I can't speak for everyone because everyone
is different. Yeah. Okay, but what are some of the challenges that cut through Gen Zs? Oh. Mono ne asante ubekapa.
You guys should relax for us.
Okay, yentu ya bomamo. And I debut.
As I said, I can't speak for everyone. So there's a lot. If you ask them individually, I'm sure everybody would be able to bring their own personal problems they have. But me personally, it's not something that like I've sat down to be like, what are the problems that I face as a Gen Z? But when the problems do come, I'll be sure to call and let you know.
So, bibi how when are the kind in a can fear?
Me mommy.
Oh mommy. Why not daddy? Why not papa?
that you see, I don't want it to be sexist, but my mom is a woman, so like I can speak freely when I'm with her.
Okay.
But when it's with my dad, I have like limitations. There's some things I can say and there's some things I can't.
Papa be bubu baby akofa Bible quotation means and sembi abeke kan sembi achoti. O ma me dey easy going. Elizabeth Gaze said that Stacy, you're looking stunning. Always on point. Pretty woman. Okay, so now the Gen Z first. Metie na medi age range bang and I'm more
Let me share this funny thing with you. Now, share say enka, you from 16 up. Now you go to Kumasi no. Now for started by some more register. No more the forms need be by na me machine.
A be a design.
A be a 47.
Hey! Boy, yeah. 47.
When I'm catching my team, they say, you know what? Allow them train. Because people are young at heart. Into when I was showing age, why they are showing mama training, and it was beautiful.
Oh, yeah, sure, so much Gen Z, I say.
I say, so mobile pens and and it was beautiful. You registered Nipa 917.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Accra the any basoda bay.
Pacho Ochna.
Ochna ya. Time and venue.
Me pacho 12 noon. It was Untamed Empire. So Cospentex and Action Chapel and a Bempa until we do action U10 and why U10 will be say Untamed Empire.
Okay. Ochna area 12 o'clock. For any chair Spring Test Road. Untamed Empire next to Action Chapel Cathedral. Ubehu Untamed Empire. Yenuaba Mrs. Stacy Amwateng at the Gen Z Fest about na Gen Z Fest. Empower the Gen Zs. Yeka emebunu. Oma any swadi hu and sanwe juma. Free ana.
Free abe. Free. Ana deye enika woman say obi obebebia throughout the day. Yebema refreshment aduane wo ho and sour ho snacks wo ho into class na ekoso no so hena come de wa inso wo ho free obekwa akoji insuo emede asida ebema special ice omudi insuo bebre ebento obi abenya insuo anom ochina obi abenya drink kakra anom obi abenya aduane adi kumase na fufu wo ho emutu wo ho wache jollof bayra yache.
Wow.
It was so beautiful. Na de emane ye dekra na ye wi a ye wo de friend after party me friend our day.
Wow.
After party no nyame de ochina che ya fameye e wo ho Adina e wo ho Baroni wo ho Calista so ho ne surprise act. So ye de eba ye Gen Z's no I have a good time.
Ochina ye Gen Z festival. Ochina ye Gen Z festival. We ebe annual event na say bi-annual.
Me pacho ebe annual ye patron adaroma ye patron e anon pese ebe bonidi osi on page into the otaye chisa to send from a push aeroplane but ochino ye den meda na dia movie
enti we are Gen Z we are bebunu from 16 years and above where we are junior high school where we are senior high school where we are university unko school crampo na oyobia and social media by when it je ho opportunities be bring ho ye ma vocational training na training dey take you along.
Me pacho ochina de no 4 hours.
Okay, 4 hours.
Ochina de na no I feel money or mentors no. I started 3 months program no, which is the mentorship program.
Okay. Eti me ba minya a vocational skill in mind that me person me ye anase me ba mo de
ye wo ebi wo ho ye but o bi a ochina training anywhere you be my mentor.
Okay.
Now or no afa for the 3 months.
So for the 3 months, you know, a mentorship training, you know, meet you sikana.
Pacho de be na free. Your patron I had you. Mo bon say my patron.
Wow. Sir, OBTSC are not person register in advance already.
Me pacho, you can register in advance. Your portal no so but ubedru obese a physical registration.
Okay.
Into what we are saying is ubedru now why you registration.
Come and register.
Then tech people will just upload everything on the database. Send you as the messages future events you can be acknowledged of those events.
I'm sure a mebunu bebre. I'm person me YouTuber, me person me social media, blogger, and I say, wait, do you have mentors for these?
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Wow, awesome. Oh yeah, Gen Z. Ochina Gen Z Festival Ekwanso Spintex Road next to Action Chapel. Free. Branebe chain skill a open. Na yen train you ni develop you. You be my mentor. I'll bet it for 3 months. If you are your bow, I'm also a bow bra. You better you know about Mrs. Stacy Amwate Ase. Ane, you were fast Miss Teen Tourism World 2022. Kalista Music Amwate. And also NAA Gen Z First Ambassador. Ambassador, your final words then, Mommy will wrap it up. In your hand, over family radio, so now we were dying. Ambassador, you are here now. Or just me constituency to a Chamabaho.
It's not meta me back, yes, Naba.
Only problem. Of a mutia, any Sakneka, money no be problem.
The radio no so, witness is be
mean intro or Chababa. But then I will catch a youth Nina for tomorrow.
Tomorrow, I really hope that everyone can make it because it's gonna be an amazing event. I know as December is coming, you guys really have a tight budget, but this program is free. Food free, drink free. You don't have to pay for anything. Power there for 10 pesos brakra. For so I really hope everyone can make it tomorrow.
All right. And now, Mrs. Stacy Amwate. Stacy.
Abe, this is very uncommon because when people train, they charge money, and this time we're giving everything for free. Intimate stresses, so we are youth, and now we will be who say we are youth, but you feel young at heart. Mistress or China, the kind of who Untamed Empire. Na yen sunyade and yesunyade yasinyaje. And I think this is the beginning of Christmas. This is the first event for the beginning of Christmas. Mistress will be amra ni sunyade na yenhu because at such events you're able to network. Right. And then we are say we nipa and only usika because asem to wa nipa ana eba beso wasinti yen yen brand ni sunyade na yen network na ye wi ayasinyaje.
Your network is your network. Come network, start learning some skill. Get ready, Ochina Gen Z Festival Ekwanso Ewo Untamed Empire on the Spintex Road next to Action Chapel. free. Get access to information. Meet your mentor. Get a 3-month free mentorship training program with your mentor. Mrs. Stacy Amwateng and also Kalista Music Amwateng, the ambassador for Gen Z Festival. Kumasi, over 900 people attended Accra. We know some more Gen Z's day here. More Gen Z's day Accra than Kumasi.
You know what funny thing? And run that team, no? So how does the setup in Accra look like? And I made the mock up and send them. I say, hey, Accra is nicer. And so don't be like that.
Se Kumasi omu di fufu Accra ebehe. All right. So it was a family conversation. We are inviting you to the Gen Z Festival tomorrow at Untamed Empire next to Action Chapel on the Spintex Road. Come network, come experience. Your talk is in the building already. Getting ready for the big event this weekend. Check where your voter ID is. bebre refi Saturday so fa the voter ID. And I make catch up say na voter ID was hey me cry me refi ada here. Kaba. Mungo.
Ready to wine on the body coming over, go on the queen of Jamaica, queen of dance hall.
Whoa, jiggy and wine. So who you talk a cha? They say you talk was a police officer. Hey! So who you talk a cha? They say you talk. Or say officer. Officer you talk. Oh, get ready. Hey. Mufokasia. Atufokasia. Well, I see you, Evangelist Odroke Michael. You're loving the show. Yes, your talk is in the building. Let it link. Join us live on Facebook, okay, 101.7 FM.
And focus here, Tintin nitty here, from me no say your body bad girl. Yo. Yalla magic see the body dem a wine. Yalla magic see the body dem a wine. Yalla magic see the body dem a wine. Yalla magic see the body dem a wine.
Wine pon the body so me jiggle and a wine. Wine pon the body so me jiggle and a wine. Wine pon the body so me jiggle and a wine. Wine pon the body so me jiggle and a wine.
Tap them a ya, tap them a ya, them na bad. Empire tax, walk through them. Hey, them bad. I have them a ya. Them bad, me not understand when them say them bad. I have them a ya. Them bad. Oh, come them bad. I have them a ya. Them bad. Some juveniles say him bad. From where? From me say he bad. Show me off a killer man. You just a chatty mood. Them can bust a guy. See that man there with the fat belly. We him never say me gangsta. Chishy man, 5-sided figure, pentagon, 6-sided figure, yes I am. You this mini bust a head with the big gun. Real gangster, me na mingle no hooligans. Them bad. I have them a yap. Them bad. Me not understand when them say them bad. I have them a yap. Them bad. Oh, come them bad. I have them a yap. Them bad. Some juveniles say him bad fresh here. Them bad in baking dishes. All of them a crackhead, be a junkies.
Well, them bad, them a crack you. Them bad, them a crack you. Night of 10.
You try this, me?
1,031 laughs.
The passion of Christ, you diss me?
We've been laughing, sir. Night of 1,031 laughs. Them bad. 80 fellow Ghanaians, get ready for the funniest night of the year. It's a night of 1,031 laughs. And it comes with music. Alright, so make it and get ready to laugh. The best comedians about Ghana. Bovi and Pencil from Nigeria. Obi and Ponsa and Hogan. Parrot Mouth, Foster Romanus, Okoko Bioko. And music from the sensational, the greatest band. Eti Shannon Show. 1,031 laughs, Basso. 1,031 laughs, Basso. Get ready, grab your ticket, dial *389*1031 hash. For table reservation, press 050-1288-520. This is a Charterhouse production. I know KFM, we're supporting them. 1,031 laughs. 1,031 laughs. Get ready.
C'est la nouvelle new dance. Hey. C'est la nouvelle new dance. Hey. Let me go. Show me we do. So we do. Ma tola il faut ban. Sexy girl.
Okay, so get ready for a great conversation with your talk. Your talk at Timasi Ababa to drink on more. Hey, Famami. To the left side.
One leg to the right side.
Hey.
One leg to the. Listen, help me shoulder. Help me shoulder.
Famami.
Are you ready? Listen, one leg to the left side. One leg to the.
Make out say bronya obi beba besa wo fie ti hwe wakonya na say no sesa no fix it.
Everybody go down low.
Okay, fix Ghana, any fixing Ghana.
Go down low.
Also fix it wo dan wakonya no. So pesa wo sesa wo dan wakonya, wo pesa wo sesa wo furniture empa. We here a stylish, beautiful, colorful sofa for any chair a latest from showroom. But your latest from your yampa, your yam kunya, your cabinet, your drawers, FPA, open leather, and now open upholstery. Who are latest from showroom? Be a one casa when you bedroom. A band of foam products, any foam mattress there, the whole world. Latest foam #1. So picture waking up refreshed and rejuvenated, ready to take on the day's tasks. Because our latest foam mattress. So for 0302231155. Latest foam, what brabo munyonko. Yadi asida ebema MTN any Kivo 4-in-1 Gary soaking mix so masoimu yene ya tog ebe twetwen komo uhu ya tog a check patcho bra Facebook so na behwe ya tog nani ya tog aye kama pa mo amukọ saloon ekoye pinky lips no ya tog enyi nyina ne pink lip na eye pinky more. He's grown, he's matured, he's looking very handsome. So definitely I talk about something good for us. And only about if there's any Gen Z in recent times who changed the face of our music from a new movement and revolution, arguably your talk stands tall. The multiple award-winning rapper musician is live on Bless the Mile, brought to you KTMTN. We did for you everywhere you go. And Kivo 4-in-1 Gary soaking mix. Dear catcher one say election ya ebebe. Unim ni ebesi. Enti boa ho. Pe bibi tu fie. Men kokonto kwa. Die wu hia ne Kivo 4-in-1 Gary soaking say wo fie. Eje gigra we no ase wate ano na di so wo hyedem. Now her TV now tear results. Now we ball Gary sa. More as mo talk Kivo 4-in-1 Gary soaking more. Ayo soldier for ni police for security officers. Mo ne mo yire ne mo ma. Because ya suma mo say mo call operation. We ye soldier ni election untumi nko didi wa bonten. Eti talk Kivo 4-in-1 Gary soaking. Cripsy Gary, crunchy granite and creamy milk, just a little sugar, you are good to go. Soaking say easy. Can I say good in Krato FDA Giatu. MTN ML free after 1 extra. MTN free after 1 extra. Wine dummy. Odo MTN amount saso. Obi a wodo MTN bia MTN so do ba. Tieni we MTN customer. MTN edit MTN free after one aba. Eti get ready. MTN free after one extra. Eye there. The ye catch one say. Ukasa 10 minutes bia. First minute ni you free. It ukasa 60 minutes. 10 minutes you free. 50 minutes per any better. So what do you say? It is a umpo. We MTN customer. Dial star 550 hash. Now select MTN free after one extra. Okasa 10 minutes. I'll bet you 9 minutes per. First minute you free. The person will kasa more. MTN so. Kasa more. MTN free after one extra. Dial star 550 hash. Star 550 hash. Dial star 550 hash. Nedi Eshishene so. We'll be right back with our talk. Stay tuned.
Okay, FM 101.7.
New Kivo Hot Pepper Powder. This advert is FDA approved.
It's what ye, the piano will mean your phone. Aden, omutia okana.
Ani oma. Se me koso ayisu mi MTN no na me nya points no more. Na me to me the points ni nya airtime, data, ne discounts for shops, any restaurants.
Hey, it's waiting na de bia eye mu mia mu phones no na mu kan kire yen. Ama yeso ya enjoy bi.
Oh man.
We dey kill you with enjoyment. Yeah, the MTN rewards. Koswa kasa, test it. Now browse the money na. The biada na 2 points. I don't know who the bet to watch it. Ya yet so. And then ya the check kwa. A chedian no price area. And for so be free. And one so be dial star 550 hash. Now what your reward? Sisia, Joe Yanko. Everywhere you go.
What's in your MTN so?
All right, this is okay 101.7 FM. Welcome to Bless Them Eye. In the building, y'all talk. Whoa. Yes. Y'all take us back. Bless the mic. Young talk.
Cool, boys, know how they're cool. Step and set, one for drop, somebody a joke. We in the gang, Santa boys, we don't fear, we just do it. America's handing on you, we don't pursue, yanning on you, come and buy the bag. Hey, Joe to any man that, come and buy the bag. Hey, Joe to any man that, why? Get on my foot, make up a vote. Santa boys, so we got the studio. Take him out, selling them. Why Joe could tell my man? Miami talk niggas, Santa America, Miami phone, Miami blood niggas. How far we know? Niggas pretenders of us, you about their life living. They ain't got no life living. In our circle, we scheme it down and salary, that's a part of the living. Me and the gang. Hey, I declare code, me, bandana. So who?
I love the energy. I love the energy.
I don't know. These niggas keep on talking. Hey. Try to say then I break the rules in my mood. Yeah, in my mood. Try to say then I break the rules in my mood. Yeah, in my mood. Try to say then I break the rules in my mood. Yeah, in my mood. Try to say then I break the rules. A tiny I know the young niggas keep hating me. Yeah. Small boy danger, breaking boundaries and seas. Me I'm playing slow. For them please, all my exes. Cause I knew niggas. I trust my niggas. You trip on me, my niggas.
Okay, so come live on Facebook. Never share your talk. He's looking handsome, growing, handsomely good. Now, about 3 years ago, 4 years ago, now me to me your talk and to train komobi. But now me to me not to train komobi. Fameko. Yako club. 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 Ya talk. Yako club.
Wodazu, Shena mi oyu, Wodazu, 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 Shena mi oyu, Wodazu, Wodazu. From Lagos to Accra, Kumasi down to Cameroon, addicted to my car. Into Wada, street game is in Kasha. Shampoo, like Wodazu, Shinami, Wodazu, 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 Shinami, Wodazu, Wodazu. See, they can be confused. Anyway, I do. All I love you. All I love you. Ooh, we can fool to anyway I do. Hey, yes, right. Oh, she bum. Like, see face. Oh, she bum. I like that.
And just when we drop Azul,
yeah,
Azul, our favorite, our fan back up me, Winston Epa Azul, minim say onom Azula, but ya talk. So said when ye now we can have matured conversation. Do you drink?
I drink what? Like,
yeah, do you drink alcohol? Do
I drink alcohol?
Yeah.
Yeah, I drink, but I don't drink it like deep.
Yeah.
Not so much genuine.
Yeah. Oh, good. Yeah. Good. We started drinking how many years in it?
Oh, like some few months ago.
Oh, few months? Yeah. Wow, why are there? So all this one now on no monsa.
Oh, nah.
Oh, okay. But you sure me une Stormzy ne first Asaka boy si buy ne, you know, I mean Kofi Jama mo buy energy ana udi performing na efihi
no free passion na ye dey adwuma no. Okay. So it's like I dey per se na abema mind, so if I just spoil there.
Great.
See, you are quite said the alcohol Jumano. I say police for your Belgium.
Right.
Obia already saw the say also.
Right.
It wasn't anything like say ya Fabi Bikakana. It was just the passion of the Jumano. I mean, don't know Jumano.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. My member when you're young and matured. And you money deep. Now, a dear some pan and our person catch fans and music lovers.
For young and matured, it was about my life. No, the Makomu. It was hard the Makomu, and what I was going through that time. And maybe I mean, Shadam Pemasam Kasa. I would just keep quiet and think about it. A true so then I talk to the right people. So, and then that time, the feeling that I was in, the moment that I was in, and I'm there young and matured.
Who struggle answer now UGD? You been say one break because you know who was secondary school, senior high school, and started doing music. Then boom, and you'll be an Yanisa. Most artists either say we senior high school, and I say we cry now street, and our uni, and our uni. But all the whilst in school, junior high, senior high school, then you got a big hit. And a break into stardom. It's one break. People don't see you as artist who struggled and was on the street.
Yeah. Makaso Obiani sure. Yeah, because my mind was different. So what I say, it's any Obiani na insure one so sir. Obi how I am an insure in a. So to me, I feel like it was my blessing. I just have to like go hard. What I say, cause
But did you face any challenges? Or starting who face challenges with near maybe or my hate or now unim say sana industry in it here?
Oh yeah, of course. You know the brand about my radio was Abrabona and Cassini.
And then we're seeing so far.
I've learned a lot. And she don't need to bass and you could pierce so I'm who's no I do me hooping. To me who's time and it's had anybody I'll grow.
Young share industry. I mean, they be a music industry. Omoka industry.
Yeah.
Industry is a collective people, you know, with a collective goal and shared vision and shared opportunities.
Yeah.
Sana huno. Do you see it as industry?
Industry.
Mo nyina mo adwene ani suade hunu baako eboaboa mo ho.
Ebinum boy, ebinum sunboa. Sana mechanicals. Me ko football ha mo boa me. You know, so and some people too don't help, but cool. And yeah, baby, and I've been on the side, but if you boy, you just have to look at the good side and just work.
If one aboa so far in the industry,
confirm my brain. Obi a who so ben out talk be our me in the way.
What about artists?
Oh yeah, artists for so me.
Artists ben aboa.
Sakwa de aboa me, Kwasiata aboa me, Medical, Coco Flake. That's a Cowboys. All the artists that you have seen,
the Asaka Boys and the Kumasi Drill Revolution na ebae no. Na nkrofo susu senka ebeche but anche. Anche kra. Adentia.
Gusu ho no hu senko.
Yankasi ni ho. It was a movement.
Yeah.
It was a movement. You know, Shatta had to come to Kumasi, Reggie Rockstone, Munyina. Just say it was a movement. A jana buy no. We artists na one fan one kobo asaka boys a cry say but the steez, the fire is the flame is gone.
But I said, "Bijou call him say kako. I don't know if you call best say yo." Anamboa. Yes, so sanity. Ejumani went to me because obi jinem sa. Obi a crown on no pen, you know, koi. So that's how many is a sana babonite. You never GD need the also if I can do so did.
And then for front na baby.
I dropping YouTube.
Yeah, Babeka Okafor once. But do you see new vibe will be coming? And I said you think the current vibe, the Gen Z drill and when and one a hold you for some time.
I think so. We are still doing it because a whole lot of artists or more Gen Z, some more outside, you know, more Juma. Almost sounds you trained up, baby. So I think so. Right now, still the Gen Z. So what I say?
What's that drill sound? What the shots here? See, I say, assistant, the beat is changing. And then it's influence beat for free Ebay.
Sometimes it's the producers that we want to work with, you know. And to me personally, I like to explore. What I say? Let's me release a drill and it's not release. Because I know the people that want them to listen to my song when it comes to drill. I know the other journalists. The person in my attention, banning what I say. So it's not like everyday drill, nah.
I don't think rap artists say big yes, singing. Why?
I think so they're exploring. That's how I see it. And yes, I'm meant to rap it. They can sing and rap. But I'm say no obi some or obi some rap it. But people don't know so they sing. What's that say?
Let's listen to Young and Mature and come to the new banger or Okafor. Bless the mind.
Yeah. Yo, let it be, let it be, let it be. See that for myself, I knew it would be. I have to face it like a G and call like a hey. Y'all know one day it will be and it's over. Living like Obama, big boy dreams, so I turn into Osama. Had to be that new RP grandmama, chilling with a big kid, talking about my cold drama. Hey, cold drama. The past few years I've gone so better, reminiscing of the time when it feels so better. Hey, day 110 killer. Had to be that big dog, moving like a set bomb. Try to tell my soul, I'm a trauma, I'm the King Kong. Do for the niggas, mama trying with the wrong guys. Hey, mama trying with it. And every day, bro, I pray to the most high. Protect me from cold heart, cause I do a lot of things with a good heart. Hey, why you want me to rate up? So I say young, mature, I'm alive and it's strong. Hey, living like a king cause I'm strong. Hey, I believe to great and it's on. Hey, to live a better life you need to grind. Young, mature, I'm alive and it's strong. Yeah.
the king cause I'm strong, bro. I think you the great and it's up, bro. To live a better life, you need to grind.
Mama told me never hate, this life never safe.
Grew up in a hard work, bro. You can feel my pain. Always in a lion run, always in a better place. They like the negativity, vanity, not all the positive. When I'm sitting pain, but I swear it's enough for me. Telling them as you, telling y'all, better stay away. I lead the whole damn army. What you wanna do, I feed a whole big family.
Yeah, my life is on telly. Yeah, my life is on telly. I lead a whole big family.
What you wanna do, I feed a whole big family. Born as a star, yeah, my life is on telly.
Yeah, my life is on telly.
So I say,
yeah, mature.
Yeah,
good.
Living like a king cause I'm strong.
Yeah, good.
Hey,
to live a better life you need to grind. Young, mature. Yeah, good. Yeah, good. You need to grind.
Young Boo. Yo, let it be, and I do, let it be. Stood up for myself, I knew it could be. Had to fix it like a G and cry like a B. Ay, yeah, I knew one day it could be, and it's over. Living like Obama, big volume, so I turned into a summer. Had to be that news, RP, grandmama, saw you with a big king, talking about my cold drama. Ay, cold drama. The past 3 years I've grown so better, reminiscing of the pain and it feels so better. Hey, day one, 10 killer. Had to be that big dog, moving like a sad bar. Try to tell my soul, I'm a trauma, I'm the King Kong. Do it for the niggas, I'ma try me with the wrong guys. Hey, I'ma try me with it, and every day, bro, I pray to the most high. Protect me from cold heart, cause I do a lot of things with a good heart. Hey, why you want me to retard? So I said, I'm sure I'm alive and it's long, yeah. Living the king cause I'm strong, bro. I believe the great and it's up, bro. See you when I tell life you need to grind. I'm sure I'm alive and it's long, yeah. Living the king cause I'm strong, bro. I believe the great and it's up, bro. See you when I tell life you need to grind. Mama told me never hate, this life never say.
What can Sempao? What can Sempa what can Sempa say for the past 3 years you went through a lot. What can Sempa okay even about the industry that they like negativity. What can Sempa are there any traumatic moments you go through? Because January this year you talked about mental health issues be are now all battle with. And I know that Nina reflect in the song we are young and mature. What are some of the things that you were going through? It has toughened you. I mean, you are a King Kong, as you call yourself.
I feel like I was just going through my emotions, you know, because I quite said the woman, you know, right? When you're growing, I feel like you go through different stages of feeling and everything. Even our genes, that's how I see it. Because I told you a bit not sorry, you'll be feeling okay. But sometimes you wake up, you feel it's so to me, I feel like that's how life is. What I say, yes, it was the things that I was doing and how I didn't really cope to it. And I'm gonna go through that feeling.
Okay, say Ube release your album Young and Matured. Fans are hearing him say, am I?
But that's the song that you play.
No, the album.
That's the whole album. You can go check it out. But Young and Matured is the first track.
Okay. Right. So, and somewhere what Young and Matured, Mono. Okay, say you want to live a better life, you have to grind. So yeah, Jumading will make you if you want to live a better life. Are you living a better life?
I'm living a calm life.
You live in a calm life. So officially you are off Empire Records. Are you still with Empire Records?
No, I'm not with Empire.
So now you don't have a record label.
So now I'm working with 1 RPM. Yeah, it's not a label. It's just a distro deal. You know, it's not like a 360 or whatever. It's just a distro deal, like with Empire. You know, but this is a different level one. Yeah.
Is that what you call it? Calm life.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a peace with myself, so I dream you okay. Send me a calm, not send me.
And then mistake, and I will hear in your first deal, in your first 1 year, mistake as an advice to any young up and coming, talent or artist.
Me cause a mistake, but make us
lesson.
Not even lesson, but I feel say no. It's not something I need to regret or nothing. It happens. So I feel like, and you just when you're ready to sign a contract and answer BBC, I just read it, go through it with your lawyer and your whole team and just do it. That's it. Yeah.
So are you over with the mental health issues? One I bet you and I gonna fuck out.
And you say bibi ha me anase say you.
It is then about you I was sorry about to social media.
No, but you know we have people that they are going through things that omo to me e dey junu no mo hu ponkwane.
But you be an betro to social media so the mental health issue.
No, it's true, but I just tweeted it to support the other people. And you say me now.
It's one who say Crawford go through a lot.
Of course. Like we have
and you
people.
decide to use yours as a case to let people know say artists are going through mental health.
Everybody they go through Obia Koba.
Godwin, do you have any mental health issue? Or you don't know? I found it wrong. Yeah. And then,
I swear.
Now me baba catch say Godwin. I don't know when you move sir. Fletch, do you have any mental health issue? Oh, mental. What about you? And he says, yes, a mental health, na life. Obia,
yeah. Obia, then a gentle to a bit me shock out, but still, not if you feel be a tin, na drink kwa bono. Yeah.
Until now, mental health. Say, echo.
And you say, no.
Because you're back or kafo.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, mental health as a menche be an audio kafo aba. Na minim then use pass a new single kafo.
So
it talks about struggle, right?
Yeah, but how the song came up is crazy. Shouts to family for the song. Yeah, so one day and I jubi me the hand of friend me said, and I alpha super yabako. It was like Berfine didn't come obi. So I went, Yakasai didn't come away. Later on, I said, oh, Charlie, you know, so bit tonight, baby was so. So he played and I listened to the song. I was like, super new way than a pill. I'm not saying if I quite open the Africa.
It was the chair.
Yeah.
Familia the new chair.
Yeah, Familia just gave me the song, yeah. Quite no quite a
now what try to did that?
Yeah, what try to. So I just put in some 1-2 verses and that's it.
Let's listen to the new banger from Yautog Okafor.
Talk live.
I will better than Palace.
Yeah. Okafor did you? Fujani in Kwan. Fanboy, when you be on the fair. Fujani in Kwan and Co. Okafor did you? You can't meet you. Semina be media. I can't you see. Munjani na minga madiana ma braza na miju. Munjani na minga masana ma braza na miju. Sauna una ya mami gancho like you do doesn't know. Sauna una ya mami gancho like you do doesn't know. Munjani na minga madiana ma braza na miju. Munjani na minga masana ma braza na miju. Sauna una ya mami gancho like you do doesn't know. Sauna una ya mami gancho like you do doesn't know. 1, 2, Bakuma shoe. 3 and 4, what's in a do? Call as a man, make a order as you. Mean to Chabina, Miss Anton and Moon. This is what I come out. Sadia Sana Sabramba. Mashami Kuntumbo, I wait in Tumbo. Kofi man say that you dragon like your Rambo. Kofi man say that you dragon like your Rambo. Okafor did you? Usijani in Kwan and Few.
fanboy when he baby I'm fear. What's your name? Kwa me po. I can't afford the yo. Yo can't let you out. Say me a dear media. I can't you can do my something. I can't be doing to and I'm party. It's what I point to any what you walk and you more still my team. I can't do my something. I can't be doing to and I'm it's what I point to any what you walk and you more still my team. Munjana minna madina my brother I need you. Munjana minna my son my brother I need you. So now when I am a megancho, like we do that same thing. So now when I am a megancho, like we do that same thing. Munjana minna madina my brother I need you. Munjana minna my son my brother I need you. So now when I am a megancho, like we do that same thing. So now when I am a megancho, like we do that same thing.
Alright, so this is a brand new banger from your talk. Actually inspired by Famia Okafor. Say now who ever even though the song was given to you.
Yeah.
Say now who ever
to me, right, when it comes to creativity, I feel like Obia one idea. What I say, and you say what the won't try will be there. What I say. So in this song, I feel like say yeah Jumano, and it sounding better. So 100 over 100, mommy. The answer be what Jumana na farmer gidi. That's all we are actually. That's the results you want now. Yeah.
You've been one of the biggest artists, staging concerts, Ghana, Europe, America, touring all over the world.
Yeah.
At one point in time when there was a new vibe, spearheading it. Now, there's a different vibe from rapper, hip-hop driller, Modibai.
Yeah.
How do you see yourself as an artist in the next 5 years? Then you see when you super.
I feel like an artist who believes in his dream. One thing that I just need to do is just focus. That's how I see myself.
Do you have dream of I want to achieve this award, this international recognition, global perspective? I want to feature this artist. Do you have a dream like that?
Every artist have that dream like that.
Not every artist.
Every artist have.
I don't think so. I don't think every artist.
Oh, it's true.
Me artist because Charlie me make I do my small thing. I have artists. I know some artists be where they sunyane. Charlie, me area. How be to me my mentor. Me artists be on off.
I know sooner. Me area here na blue afa na afa be biano.
Say blue di afa na blue, but any vision so no person. Be busa say wo akasa no. O vision anything. Then na person will achieve in the next 5 years.
I want to achieve.
Then I yenhwe enfi atogo.
Right now, I just want my songs to be out there, achieve 1 or 2 things that I want personally. What I say, if we heard when it comes to the awards that everybody sees and starts screaming, say, hey, Wakoji award, I feel a bumpire, Sampire, even say, Bonnet, Jumano.
Wonderful.
Different shows too, They will be a better art now.
Shows now we go America and UK Sikano then on the year.
That money
and now the order zoo.
Oh nah. Sasikano. Yeah, the Juma. The church I want to be at the grounds where can make a car.
Who the church you are name?
Oh yeah, some of the investing in the job. What I say?
Now sounds to be investing what job.
Some of Juma mean this.
One friend see dying and find big businesses being here.
I know that side. What I say, but
I don't know.
Yeah,
like buildings. or building? No, building or buildings.
Not buildings, no building, but a gusuo.
Okay.
What I say, but my best me say Sikano. And
to range room, to meet to range room.
Main to range.
It is Sikano the day.
Yeah, there are Juma.
We invest in where Juma.
Yeah, train fast one.
Wow, a day investment now. We try. Say how many years? But I think I say 4 years in. 4 years in.
Yeah.
In Fasoni Nyambai.
Say. Abakro dia fifi emba boom
udia koko take it 3 years
yes
a day investment now dey you be sorry sikanaya up to now nyante ye
oh yeah and you no be release young matured so we're just investing.
It is a see a wuni Empire Records no wa usika na odi pushing niema
yeah me musika
also one distribution no
1 RPM
1
RPM.
1 RPM. Yeah. Okafor is hard from Allah Davido Badex. Elizabeth Gazy says that Tog Life, dope tune, Tog, dope tune. How do you see the song with the youth on the street as an anthem? Sign out whom on Beji Yumi.
On Beji out to Atina, so that's how I see it. Because every youth out there is trying to get money. Who are how just can be crying down for the Charlie? Wednesday, me pack a crama. But Wednesday, I soon young fan man. What I say?
So far, political parties are KCM, NDC, MPP. What performing will be a stage? So,
derby.
Adentia. Okay. I like that. Yeah. Thursday, the last final rally. Are you ready for any political party? Party be a baby abo.
Yeah.
Party be a baby abeji.
Yeah, you hear Scotty push your car for it.
Yo, Mekai, time I was school. Na ohete na school. Omanya celebrity omonene class. So say where we school. When you sika. Why invest in
sika sa?
Okay, but when you sika invest ewo adwumanim. Ana no anfa sika ni bia anko school, anto aso anko school.
Se sia na the school ni dey wo ho. What I say? School mates me and then me chia ko school se sia. What I say? But me akra ketua musumi adwuma. Musumi adwuma na so. So your uncle football home support.
But say when you're 21, oh.
Yeah.
You can be voted for. 20 constitution.
Okay.
Would it stand the MP?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So me
president there 41. 21.
Me say me say adwuma no so hia what you say.
Okay.
Wintimi ndani machin ko school na me nje adwuma no ho. Mo sabe machi say on releasing him. What you say?
Auntie yenti and now person who be go school no. Who focus on them?
Me say me jina mo so kakra.
Okay.
Na jisika no. Me jia me be go school. Yeah.
So what better nkra na wo Kumasi?
Pacho, my rabbi shen kran a check akra.
Adena artist bia wo Kumasi bi o hiti bia penu etwa Kumasi abo.
You twa Kumasi boy.
Wa no better akra.
You twa Kumasi boy.
Anu ma better akra.
Ye ba be ye adwuma ko hwefie.
I like that.
Yeah.
Talk life. Y'all talk with this new banger. Okafor.
Fanboy winning baby I'm fair. Fujani minkwana. Okafor didio. Dio kana metiwa. Semenya di media. Akankani amfe. Munjana na menga madiye na mabraza na midu. Ekwanso. Munjana na menga mashamu na mabraza na midu. So now when I am a mega drop, like what you are saying to me. So now when I am a mega drop, like what you are saying to me.
I know sir obi awo distributor de enwum ne wo DSPC ne so de da ehifa na wo ehifa na enwum ne wo DSP is better so now.
It there on every platform, streaming platform, Apple Music, Spotify, Audiomack, Boomplay. It there everywhere. Koboy out there work for everybody.
Christmas ebebe wo concert to be a one kasa event ebeba swana.
The patro derby.
So now your talk is based in Accra. We hear your talk for any event. Your talk is here in Accra. Go stream his new banger.
I'm in Accra and Kumasi too, but Accra and Ajime time.
Okay. Yeah. Is there any major big feature you share from your talk?
For now, Kakao. But for now, you guys are just moon train. What I say, everybody. I don't want to say this. I don't want to say that. But you guys are just expect.
Alright, Talk Live, y'all talk with a new banger or Kafo, go stream it, and it's very inspirational. It talks about the resilience in life. Leave me, let me do my thing. No Kafo credit. Yo, your final words.
First of all, say big shouts to you, Mr. Abeiku, because anytime that I drop, it's like you are the first person to call and say, yo, pull
it's your home. It's your home.
Yeah, so I really appreciate the love every day you just show. And shouts to every DJ out there supporting our talk. What I say, and shouts to every presenter out there supporting Talk Live. One love.
Okay, and comma Talk Nation for.
Talk Nation for. So what I say? Yeah, by Juma. Me say meeting. I'm going to show you.
Oh, shout so sawaba.